Thing from framing to flooring. It's time to get your whole job, all your jobs delivered. Ask about all our new delivery options at the Pro Desk. The Home Depot Pro, it's about time.
Summer weddings are in full bloom. Find the perfect wedding bands or a thoughtful gift for the happy couple at Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. Have an anniversary or birthday on the horizon? Mark the moment with something truly timeless. From fine jewelry to classic timepieces, give a gift that lasts forever. Something personal, meaningful, and meant to be cherished for generations. Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. 2 locations in Baton Rouge, on Corporate at Bocage, and in the Mall of Louisiana, Lafayette, Shreveport, and also New Orleans. LMFJ.com.
Bayou Ford is taking $12,000 off MSRP with 4.9% for 72 months on new 2025 F-150 Black Widow trucks.
$12,000 off MSRP and 72-month special financing on F-150 plus the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. When you make a deal, we'll pay for the trade-off regardless of what you owe.
Shop BayouFord.com or visit us just off I-10 in LaPlace. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you. WAC for credit financing, $10,000 discount, $2,000 bonus cash, F49.51.
Summer's here and it's time to hit the water with front-to-back boat service. Upgrade that stereo system and crank up your favorite tunes. Add a spot lock trolling motor so you can stay locked in on the fish. Or finally get that forward-facing sonar you've been dreaming about. See the fish before you catch them. And hey, if it's too hot to fish right now, no worries. Get your upgrades done now so you're ready to roll when the fall bite turns on. Front-to-back boat service, built for the serious angler. Let's ride.
At Lewis Mechanical, no plumbing job's too big or too small, and we have the best technicians around. Lewis Mechanical specializes in both commercial and residential plumbing repairs.
Lewis Mechanical, keeping plumbing humming.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, July 24th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect cloudy skies with a chance of rain and a high of around 89. In hour 1 of today's show, we'll talk the top storylines around NFL training camp as most teams just began their training camp action yesterday. We'll also talk a little LSU as well. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 1 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester...
Yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! 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 Oh, some extra yo.
That threw me off.
That threw me off, too.
Thursday, people. It's Thursday.
Thursday's your day.
Thursday's my day.
Although you did the rhythm, I didn't know what. I thought you were having a heart attack over there.
Sorry, guys. Got to change it up. Got to keep the listeners guessing.
And also the people in this room.
Yep.
Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay-Tay, all here with you. Flynn already told you it's Thursday morning. How did we do last night, Alondra?
So I think I did pretty well.
Okay.
So we figured it out. If you just grab a bunch of beers and walk around with the beers, and you're like,
the beers.
cold beer here, like you're like a Dodgers stadium is what Hunt was calling it last night. And you just walk around with the beers, people will just grab a beer and tip you.
Yeah.
So that was our strategy last night. Hunt actually took it a lot more seriously than I thought he was going to.
Okay, all right.
I thought he was just going to
Respect,
go, like, drink some Bud Lights and pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
No, he, like, was putting in the work. Shout out, Hunt.
All right.
I was
There
like,
we
look
go.
at you.
Nice work.
he would show me all his little tips whenever he would get them, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, look at you.
Where is he putting it? In the front pocket?
Yeah, so they made us wear aprons.
In the pants.
In the pants.
Straight in.
Yeah. In the waistband.
Yeah.
They made us
Not
wear
the
an
first
apron.
time Hunt's got $1 in the waistband there.
That's right. No doubt.
But yeah, no, I think it went well. I ended up leaving before they announced like the winners or whatever, or how the people that had the most
tips, yeah.
But I will say this. I don't think I won or even got top 3 in like the whole entire competition.
What?
Because there's like doctors out there, and I feel like doctors, like, they're really good at raising money because they work with a bunch of super rich people.
Right.
And you could basically just go around to the hospitals and be like, hey, I know you're super rich, donate a bunch of money to the kids. And I feel like whenever I looked at the leaderboard last week, because they posted one. They posted like a leaderboard or whatever. There's just doctors up there.
Oh, so they have pre-donations and then day of.
Yeah.
There was
like
pre-donations?
It's like an election, and they're like, oh, day of, I dominated. It's like, you're not considering the early
mail-in
Right.
ballots.
The mail-in ballots,
Right.
people.
Yeah. Those always
I had
get
some
you.
mail-in ballots too,
We
though.
did. We got one yesterday at the end of the show.
Yeah, and I've been talking about
out
it
Chuck.
since like last week. Yeah, shout out Chuck. So I got some. I posted it online and everything. So I do think that I got more than Hunt.
Should we be like mad at our listeners?
No.
What's going on?
No, they did good.
The listeners
They did
were
good.
great. Also, I met like a couple of them last night, and one of
Awesome.
them was super cool.
Here's one thing.
He was like, big fan. I was like, thanks, man.
Good. I'm
right.
glad you had fun,
Oh, yeah.
too.
And he gave me a tip.
There you go.
There we go.
One thing also to remember for the Hunt portion of this is his wife is involved as well.
She is involved.
And when the wife's involved, everybody in here knows when the spouse is involved, you better take it serious. You better not go in there and just try to delete some Bud Lights.
Right.
Can't be half-stepping into
Also, though,
celebrity waiters.
He had to like really make up for last year, because last year he was supposed to be a celebrity waiter and he didn't show up because he thought it was the day after the day it actually was. And Jimmy Brooks came into work the next day and was like, hey, I saw your name on the list. Why weren't you at celebrity waiter? And he was like, because it's tonight. And he was like, no, it was definitely last night.
Oh.
So he said somebody
dude.
texted him last night. He said someone texted him last night. I'm just like, Aaron Hunt's dirty laundry
That's
out.
fine, I
But
do it all the
he
time.
told me he knows that I do this. But he said that somebody texted him last night and was like, hey, friendly reminder for no particular reason that celebrity waiters tomorrow.
Yeah, no reason at all.
No particular
The
reason.
fact that you literally forgot last year. It's hard to forget something like that or mess up the days, I feel.
Yeah,
Hunt did.
I would say it is, but that'd be
Yeah.
like the pot calling the kettle black on that one. Like,
True.
yeah, I've forgotten some things before.
But yeah,
I need a
great
lot of
event.
reminders. And if the wife is involved, I'm assuming she wasn't involved last year.
I don't know. I just know
they
she
have
was
a
involved this
table,
year because
yeah.
she had a table. He came in here yesterday. He was talking about the clothes that they were going to be wearing, the 70s.
Oh,
theme.
did we do this? Did we dress up?
No, but I try to as much as possible. Like I said yesterday, I don't have 70s clothes at the ready. But I did some like cool leopard pants, like a band tee and some red boots. So I feel like it was kind of 70s.
Okay.
Was there some people that were decked out?
There
or
are people that like
took it serious?
Yeah, took it very
They
serious.
probably got the best tips.
They probably did.
There are people like in bell bottoms.
How'd my guy Elijah do?
Elijah?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
so Elijah's
how'd
super
you do?
cool.
Forget how he
I think
did.
I did great.
How'd you do in recruiting?
I think I did great.
Okay.
I was
All
like,
right.
hey, what up? I didn't actually
That
didn't
was it?
talk
Sounds like you
Hey.
sold him.
So I actually
What
didn't really
up?
talk to him all that much, but I probably still did better than Flynn anyway.
I was about to say you did something.
But no, he did great. The people kept coming up to him though. I felt like I wanted to tell people to chill out though,
Yeah.
because people kept coming up to him and be like, "So you're going to LSU, right?" And his answer every single time was, we'll see. Like, super cool. But I'm like, okay, can everybody relax? Because,
yes.
like, if you keep asking him this all night, he's going to get so irritated.
He's like, I don't know. My QB trainer keeps trying to get me to go out of state.
Right.
So
He's like, my QB trainer keeps telling me to look at my options, so who knows? But
do what's best for your family.
My QB trainer keeps telling me to go to Florida. I don't know
Right.
what that's about.
Okay.
But he
all
did, like,
right.
his answer every
Take it
time was
easy.
like, we'll see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh.
With a smile on his face.
Yeah. But
A
I'm
song
like,
in
can
his
y'all
heart.
stop asking him? I was getting like cringe from
Yeah,
people
that is
asking
bad.
him.
Like, relax, guys. He's
Chill out. Leave the kid
16.
alone. Right. Leave the kid alone. Let him do his little celebrity waiter thing.
I guess that's part of being a celebrity.
I guess so, yeah.
And Brad Paisley had a song about that.
So did Nickelback.
They did. They did.
Nickelback.
So when Hunt came in here yesterday and he's like, hey, it might be 70s style or whatever the situation might be.
Yeah.
I
did ask Brittany if she had.
Yeah, you gotta
70s.
try to get something.
Yeah.
If somebody went into each of your closets, which style, like which kind of decade era would they no doubt be able to find? I'm going early 2000s for your boy here.
You can still.
You can
You hadn't
still
get rid of that.
Early 2000s. I feel like you can find something to make it.
Is
work.
it just because you still are holding on to like your rookie year suits that you bought in the NFL?
Probably.
When like that one company like Astor and Black or something came into the locker room.
LV, I think, was another one.
LV was pretty good. They were a little bit later, but like that first company, they specialized in the box pants and the shoulder pads and the suit jackets. I still have a lot of those suits, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Go look at the.
I still have my LV one. I don't have the other one though.
Go look at the early 2000s. What's that picture of? There was the Patriots like before the Super Bowl, and they're all wearing their suits, like getting on. It's like, oh my god, everybody dressed like that.
And it was normal.
And like that's a style that should never come back. Like I get it, everything rotates. Like 70s comes back, 80s.
2000s
everything
is back right now.
Is it?
It can't be early 2000s.
Maybe it can be.
It's
Not
some
in the-
pretty early.
but not with a suit
What do y'all
game.
consider early 2000s like attire?
Like,
I mean,
my head
I
always
hate
goes-
this, but low-rise jeans are back.
yeah, I saw that.
Tube tops
Yeah,
with
jeans,
the low-rise
jeans with Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Like a tight-fitting kind of like Hollister-esque type shirt.
We consider that early 2000s. I'm assuming.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
I grew up in
Birkenstocks
the
are
early
back.
2000s, but it's just I don't know. I'm trying to like put my finger on
I
like
used
one
to have
defining.
70s.
I feel like 80s
stuff.
would be your closet. Like you'd be able to find some like great band T-shirts.
Yeah, you can find some grungy stuff in my
Yeah.
closet
Oh,
too.
yeah, it's true.
Like I have some pretty baggy jeans in my closet.
Well, that's early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tate, I feel like you'd be okay.
I got a lot of sheer.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. This standard white guy closet.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, early 2000s is the one I can't put my finger on. Like, I guess probably.
I feel like you still have clothes that you wore to high school in your closet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I guess when I think of early, I just think of the suit game, and I hope that that should never come back.
Yeah.
It's
Super
like
baggy suits.
super baggy suits, the shoulder like
Throughout
those-
the show, I want to try to find the suit that I wore to my draft party with the shoulder pads. I want to find it.
Oh man, see if you can find that early 2000 picture of the Patriots going. I can't remember if they're getting on a bus or they're at like a walkthrough or something. But Tom Brady with terrible like early 2000s hair too. It's ugly, and it's like that. Everybody did it.
He must not have got his hair cut at
and apparently,
Saturdays on
like-
Mansfield Road like I did.
And apparently, like women like thought that looked good too because they let their
You
men
don't
dress
know.
Wait,
with it.
You don't
which
know
one?
within the moment.
You don't know
Wait, what
within
are-
the
what are
moment.
you
But like,
talking
what were
about?
y'all looking at?
Early 2000s,
suits.
like suits and hairstyles, and how
Oh, like you're
people
saying
found
like
it attractive.
how were women like?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, okay.
This
Yeah.
is the one. That's the fit. Y'all look
But
great.
in the moment, you don't know any better.
I know, but when you look back on it, and I guess that's any era, you look back at yourself and you're like, ew, what was I thinking? But like those suits, that's a different level of bad.
Yeah.
IMO.
I mean, 2000s fashion wasn't the best.
No,
It wasn't.
It was
the best.
awful.
I would say that my favorite is probably the 70s. Like whenever I binge watch Dallas, it went from like 70s into early
You
80s.
love Dallas.
I freaking love
You
Dallas.
love Dallas.
I probably reference it like so much,
love
but like it was like late 70s, early
Yeah.
80s, and I love the fashion in that show. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, Dallas is great.
Yeah, I feel like the 50s was easy though. It's like you wear a
It's like
No,
a
you
white-
gotta be
you were-
decked out in the 50s.
Well,
Yeah, but you only
Depending
had
on-
like 4 options.
depending
True.
on like if you either had to wear a suit,
yeah.
or you could just go
a
white
greaser.
t-shirt, jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll up those jeans a little bit.
You say swear words and you roll
Yeah,
cigarettes
you
up your
see?
sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta
Come
find
here
that.
over here. I'll give you them fisticuffs.
That's pretty good.
I don't think that's 50.
I don't think so
I think
either.
that's like
That's more
30s
like
paper
20s.
boy.
Yeah.
That's like the roaring 20s.
Yeah, that's so roaring.
You
That's
see?
like the guy that calls the boxing matches on the radio.
All right, well, I'm glad Alondra had a great time.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
glad
great.
she raised some money for a great
For the
cause.
kids.
I'm glad that Hunt also had a great time and did the same thing. So it sounds like a great event.
It was great. It
Well
actually
done
is a
all
great
around.
event. Like,
Yeah.
if anybody wants to get involved in it, you definitely should. They do it every year. It's the big 20th anniversary for it next
Yep.
year. Like, it started at walk-ons, so it's grown so much.
yeah.
Like, it's at LeBear's now. So it really is a great event, and you're helping kids who need people to advocate for
Right.
them. They're partnered with CASA, the
Oh, yeah,
court-appointed
yeah. I've worked with
specialty.
them. Yeah, for
so
sure.
it's great. Shout out
That
Baton
is.
Rouge
That's awesome.
Children's Advocacy Center.
Oh, also shout out to walk-ons for the other day. We had a poncho clothing photo shoot, and they boiled some shrimp for us, shut it down for us. We crushed it. I crushed it the next day and the next day.
Yeah, they didn't make us sign
At the
any like
house.
NDAs or anything, but guess what? You're looking at a couple male models up here.
Well, I
I mean, y'all
think people
were
already kind of knew that.
No big deal.
the blue steel from y'all was great.
It is funny, like in the moment. So like
I was hyping y'all up.
we are
You were
very,
you were laughing.
yeah, you were.
You were laughing.
There was
But
a lot of laughter.
I was like,
were.
yes.
It's honestly amazing when you're asked to do something you've never like you're not really comfortable, and then the camera's in your face. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, just act natural for a little bit. It's amazing how fast you turn into a car brother.
Well, because you're like,
Just
you're like
the
Major car
charisma. The
brother
charisma
energy.
just goes out the
and now people can tell that you're like actively trying to act natural, and it doesn't.
And
look
then
natural.
Alondra's laughing in the corner.
There's like
It's-
I let out like 2 laughs.
it
Okay.
was funny moments. I laughed with her. So like one, we are very excited. Like we're Team Poncho for life. So we appreciate
Shout
that
out.
partnership. But we did kind of do a photo shoot here in the studio. We did one at Walk-Ons, but I can get up in front of. It doesn't matter. Like
the world.
13,000 people. Like I did the national championship parade. MC'd that. What found out the night before because Gordy called me. He's like, "Hey, I can't do it. You got it." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's
Thanks,
go."
bro.
That feels very cool.
Yeah, I was like, "Cool. We'll do it. We'll ride." Like that does. I have zero nerves about that.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing something like we had to do the other day, and people like my friends like Alondra and Taylor are in here, and I have to do it, that is like the most embarrassing thing, and that's nerves.
No, y'all killed it.
And
Hey, you have to
doing photo
spin the
shoot-
ball and look at the camera.
you do-
No, I'm over
Oh,
here
I
like,
hate it.
can we get like a point? Can y'all point at the camera?
I know.
Like
Oh,
anybody's
it's
that
the
ever
worst.
done like a photo, whether it's like wedding shoot or
Yeah,
a
it's
senior
super
photo,
awkward.
it's like you do all these things and they're like, it's gonna feel and seem really stupid to you, like
Yeah.
in the moment, but it's gonna look good when like the
Yeah.
pictures come out. Well, they're right.
Yeah.
'Cause it felt dumb.
No, it'll look great though. When
It
y'all
will look
it'll
so
good.
good.
It'll look good.
It'll look
Matt,
so
I'll tell you
good.
what. Anybody out there listening? You can tell our guy Matt Flynn did some QB photo shoots back in the day.
Oh, no doubt.
Unprompted, spinning the ball, looking at the
Oh,
camera, like
baby.
it was
Holding
impressive.
spinning it, holding it with like one hand
Well,
to
yeah.
the camera, a little cheese on it.
Yeah. Well, I guess a little quick story time. I was actually let's see, after my rookie contract in Green Bay, that's when I was hitting free agency, about to go to when this was like pre going to Seattle. Didn't know where I was going to go. They were doing a Sports Illustrated decided to do like a cover story.
Yeah.
On me, they just picked me like because I was talking about it was
You ended up
all
on the
for
cover?
free agent. So Peter King flew down to Baton Rouge.
Monday morning
they
quarterback.
flew their photographer down. Spent the whole day with Peter King.
Yeah.
Riding around. Like Lacey and I were living in like Indigo Park or something like that down Nicholson. We went to the levee. We did like a big photo shoot for like a couple hours, like doing stuff. And then so spent the whole day with Peter King. Awesome. We went to eat. We hung out. Blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, this is going to come out in like March or something like that when free agency hits. Well, like a week later, Bountygate happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Uh-huh. And so obviously, clearly, that goes
you.
on. They got me. Still had a little article.
So do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think.
Oh.
I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
No
We're
doubt.
back.
We're back. But yeah, it was supposed to be. But I think you got bumped one time too, didn't you?
I got bumped.
From the cover of SI.
I was sort of on the cover.
Was it BY that, or who was it?
It was the Rockies.
Oh.
So we're playing Florida in 07, and they do the same thing. They send a couple of writers down, and they follows me around. And they were intrigued because I was married and had like a little bit different lifestyle than most college athletes, and so they followed me around. We did a whole story, whatever. And I'll never forget this. As the guy's walking away, like it's like the Saturday morning before the game. He was at Log Cook or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, like we've kind of done a lot here." Like, and he was serious. He goes, "I kind of need you to do something special." Like, he was serious. So he's like, "I kind of need you to do something special. Like we've kind of put a lot into this story."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
what if he was like,
it's pretty dry
how
about
about you
it.
take
I'm
your
like,
shirt off?
No.
Wait,
But I was like, okay, right outside of Log Cook. And then so like we end up having a great game, and it was a wild game, the whole fourth down's the whole deal. And so I'm like, I see him after the game, and of course he's laughing about what he said. He's like, yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah,
something like that.
That was the
He's
one.
like, hey, you're gonna be on the cover. I'm like, the cover of what? Like the magazine. Like you're on the cover. So like I'm telling everybody, like I'm gonna be on the cover. Like this former 2-star running back Slappy's going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Well, the Rockies end up making the World Series that year, the first time, only time they've ever made it. And so, like, because of their run, it changed the cover to Rockies from, like, bottom to top, and then your boy's about an inch wide in the top left corner, I think,
buddy,
of the cover of the Sports Illustrated. Maybe it's top right. I don't really remember.
You were on the cover.
But it was on the cover, a small picture on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Rockies.
But like, hey, Sports Illustrated, do you think America cared about the Rockies making the World Series or one of the greatest college football games of all time?
Nope.
Right, like that was going to be my question. Even if the Rockies would have won it all, like, do the Rockies have fans? Do anybody care about them?
I don't think so.
So
they still do somehow.
Go fly a kite,
when
Rockies.
I was playing for Denver, I would go and I'd wear my Braves hat proudly to the Rockies games.
Yeah. I don't like the Rockies.
Field's sick, though.
And
with terrible jerseys. He had black vests with black undershirts. What's the purpose?
Ugh.
Yeah, what's the purpose?
What's the purpose of that?
Those vests are classy.
No.
Rockies. So fly kite, Rockies, and fly kite, Greg Williams.
Yep.
Was that a
You got that one, though. You
You did make the cover, you
one, though.
slappy.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I was trying to get 2.
You were almost two-time would have been
Trying to
big.
get that too. I know.
Would have been big.
Would have been huge. Would have been like MJ status.
A little bit bigger than my picture. You see like that U in Illustrated? That's about how big mine is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Worst part is, I imagine somewhere on stage you almost made it on this one too.
Right.
Yeah, I should have
They
just like
zoomed in on
should
that.
just like ducked in, like peeked over your shoulder, maybe made a cameo there.
Hey, like your face is face is in the confetti.
Exactly. Exactly.
Be honest. Do you have that framed in your house somewhere?
He should if he doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't actually.
Okay, that's stupid.
You should.
We have some. We have some copies of it.
No, you
Yeah.
should have it framed.
I used to have that magazine. Oh, there it is now.
I should have that framed.
Yeah, you probably get that framed.
Should get it framed.
Why don't you
Yeah,
get
we'll
that for me
work
for
that out
Christmas?
during the break. I got you. All right, so when we come back, ESPN.com put out an article, and it is the swing game for every top 25 college football team. We'll tell you who LSU swing game is, what the breakdown looks like, and we'll do it when we come back to get this thing started here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. That is the website for Pelican Roofing. When you go to PelicanRoof.com, there's a couple things we always encourage you to do. You can check out the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. Google, Facebook, Yelp, all right there. You can get the instant roof quote. Love that tool. If you've got a home, a business, and you're curious about that roof replacement, get an idea of what it would cost, all you got to do is put in your address. It gives you an outline, gives you an idea. Also, they have financing options. It is right there on the homepage. You click on that, see what they can offer you as well in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both, PelicanRoof.com.
Yeah, the most trusted roofing company in Louisiana. The meanest place on earth is the internet, but somehow the internet loves Pelican Roof. That's because they give you quality, they give you great service, and the product they deliver is second to none. Go see them, see their financing options, give them a call, get a project manager dedicated to just your job. See them today, PelicanRoof.com.
There it is, the extra mile. on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets, from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology, from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
We're Rev Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs: reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. Rev Business, internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. And we go back to the days of
What a hit.
Cover to cover.
Just
on
when
this
you
one.
I cover to cover. Put the CD in, just let it rip. That Roman numeral right there on the front.
I.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Way to get R&B Thursday started here, Alondra. All right, let's go ahead. You started R&B Thursday. Let's get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
I mean, that's the kind of song, like, you play that one from the top, like, we got to be locked in today.
Makes me not even want to talk about sports.
Be locked in today. Well, that's not very hard. It's very easy to talk about GoFlow IV Spa. GoFlowIV.com is the website. If you were outside at any length yesterday, I'm talking about to go check the mail, you felt how hot it was outside. Don't get dehydrated. If you want to go ahead and be proactive. And knowing, like, if you're going to be outside, you should probably go see our friends over at GoFlow IV Spa. You see the number right behind Flynn, 225-953-8150. Book your appointment today.
Yeah, located at Jefferson Highway. GoFlow IV Spa. Go to their website, too. Check out their services, their membership options, packages, book right there, whatever it is. Go see them today. Give them a call. Just go visit. See like their options, what they can do. Get some vitamins thrown in there. You got an upset stomach. They got stuff for that. Anything. Get hydrated. Get vitamized. GoFlow IV.
All right. ESPN.com put out their swing game for every top 25 college football team. We'll quickly go through the top 10 before we come back to LSU. Yep. Your money and you don't even know it. BYU coming in at number 10. It has October the 3rd against West Virginia. Alabama at number 9. It's got Georgia on September the 27th. That game's going to be in Athens. For number 8, Oregon, it's got at Penn State on September the 27th. Notre Dame coming in at number 7, right off the top, at Miami on August the 31st. We'll skip LSU, come back to them. Number 5, Ohio State versus Texas. Another opener, August the 30th. For the Georgia Bulldogs at number 4, at Tennessee on September 13th. For the Texas Longhorns at number 3, it's got Red River against Oklahoma at the Cotton Bowl on October the 11th. At number 2, Clemson, it's got, the LSU Tigers on August the 30th. Penn State, number 1 in the preseason versus Oregon on September the 27th. So if number 2, Clemson, has LSU, who does LSU have? Well, they return the favor.
Oh, come on. That's boring.
Their swing game at Clemson, August the 30th. And here's what the write-up says from Harry Lyles Jr. LSU is 0-3 in season openers under Brian Kelly. Well, they're 0-5 if you go back to Coach O as well. If there was a year to change that and set the table for the season, this is it. Cade Klubnik is expected to be by many among the best quarterbacks in college football this season, with Clemson primed for another run into the CFP. LSU looks just about as talented and ready to make a national championship push as any team in the country, but the Tigers need to look closer to their final form from the jump than they have in recent years. Do we agree that Clemson is the swing game?
I actually do. Yeah. Because I was talking about this when y'all were out on Friday. I actually like LSU's schedule overall. Like, most of your tough games are at home. My point was, if you beat Clemson, you could go on the road and lose to Ole Miss. You could go on the road and lose to Alabama. If you take care of business at home, you're in the college football playoff. But you lose to Clemson, you can only lose one of those games. Like, there's so much more margin of error. Like, I get that it's week 1. I think that is a swing game.
Matthew? You seem to disagree.
I don't agree. Swing game to me says can make or break an entire season. So what's make or break of the season is if we make the playoffs or not. So like if we do, something happens, something we don't want to happen, and opening week comes, like we still have a whole SEC schedule. I mean,
yeah.
So I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the swing games to me. And we talked about this at SEC Media Days, is I think like right smack dab, close to the middle, South Carolina comes to town.
Yep.
That's, to me, a game, because I'm high on South Carolina this year. What Lenore Sellers, I think he has the potential to do and be in the SEC, be one of the dominant figures in the SEC this year. I think that's going to be the game that, I think leading up to this point, LSU is undefeated in the SEC, and Taylor, I agree with you. I like the schedule this year. A lot of the big guys are coming to us, including South Carolina. But I think that's one of those games that could, be a tipping point there.
Alondra, I'll go, and then you give your answer there as you're drinking a Tay-Tay.
This is the Tay-Tays, but actually, have you ever had a rain?
Oh, he's had a ball. He's had a ball.
I got to tell you, my ears perked up. I didn't see what she was drinking. I was like, I got to look.
Yeah,
this jacks me up.
Yeah.
Like, I get why Tay-Tay drinks them.
Okay. All right.
You can like.
I was confused because usually when I look over there, it's him drinking those, and you were. So
I didn't feel like going to Starbucks
I got an energy drink
morning.
too, guys.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I didn't see yours. All right, so you're going Clemson. You're going South Carolina. I'll go because South Carolina probably would have been my pick. I'll go Texas A&M. You got Texas A&M after you have South Carolina, and then Vanderbilt on the road, and before Alabama. Now, there's bye weeks in there, but that series recently has been home team dominant. And like Taylor was saying earlier, if you drop some of these games on the road, if you drop 2 of them, if you win Clemson, you still got an opportunity. I get that, but you have to. In this year's schedule, you've got Florida at home, South Carolina, A&M, Arkansas, all at home in the SEC. You have to keep that trend going. You have to be home team dominant in this schedule. The home team has been dominant in this series against Texas A&M as of late. That feels like, and also last year, like how that game played. That was a swing game for you last year. Mm-hmm. On the road, you win that one, and you were up. You had all the momentum. The people that were in the press box, and some of our friends that work at Texags, they were like, all right, well, congrats. Like, y'all got a dub. Like, that was the feel of that. Right. It was like, oh, Nussmeier's he might win the Heisman. I mean, there was people like, that game felt so one-sided, and then A&M, to their credit, they found a way, and they dominated the second half. So there's some juice to that game. I think it being at home, it being after a road trip to Vanderbilt, who's like, they're not going away. They're going to be just that little brother that just keeps poking you and poking you and poking you. And it's like, finally, like, he's going to get you off your marker a little bit, and how do you respond? That's Diego Pavia.
Yep.
All right, so that's not going to be a roll the helmet out there game. So I still think you win it, but you got to fight. And then this game's before Alabama, so I think because of all those things, I think A&M's going to be the.
And I know this is like, we're just kind of, this isn't really like a debate, but we're just going back to the article. Like, you can lose Clemson and still take care of business in the SEC. But why I said South Carolina is because before that, Florida's going to be a tough beat, but we have them at home.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, they're going to be down this year. We win that one, so we're going to go into undefeated in the SEC to the South Carolina game, but following, just like you said, following that game, Vanderbilt, A&M, Alabama, like 3 in a row right there. There is a bye week sandwich before the Alabama game, but if you lose the South Carolina game, then it's like, okay, we have to win the next 3. We have to win out in the SEC. But if you win that one, it's like, all right, you have a little bit of pressure off you. You can take one at some point.
Yeah.
But if you have to get the South Carolina game.
All right, Alondra, blank space Villarreal. Which game do you have as a swing game for LSU? And you could, like, if you want to pick one that we've already, because we made you go for.
If you want to pick that one,
I probably would have picked Flynn, to be honest.
Well, I actually think you make a really good point with the Texas A&M game.
Yeah.
And I.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I do, like, obviously it's so important to win the home opener because of all the stuff that we've already said. Like, you are 0 in the last 5 years for the season opener. It is a big game versus Clemson, and yes, that is a very important game to win. But to me, the more important ones are the SEC games. Every game after Clemson up until maybe, well, I don't really know too much about Ole Miss going into the season,
They're
but
an
maybe
unknown.
at Ole Miss.
Yeah, they're a big unknown.
Right, because they don't have a quarterback, right?
They got Austin Simmons coming in.
But we don't really know.
He had a couple drives against Georgia, but no, we don't really know who he's going to be.
So I don't know, but like I think you make a very good point with the Texas A&M one because it is usually like whoever hosts that game wins, except for, wasn't the 7 overtime game in Tiger Stadium?
No, that was Texas
A&M.
That was at A&M.
I mean, you go back to that, I think the home team's won every game since.
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
what started because that was A&M's.
That was their first win.
That was their first win
LSU?
since they got to the SEC.
Yeah. And I honestly think that out of all these teams, they're starting to probably become like our actual rival because I know that we like hate Bama or whatever, but I don't like Alabama, but I never had like a deep, genuine hate for them. And I feel like with Texas A&M, it is back and forth.
Well, you got double whammy with A&M though.
But it is a back and forth, and it is like last year was so brutal.
Yeah.
That you kind of want to go out there and win that game, and then you're right. You come home from Vanderbilt, which I think if I want to go different from y'all, that might be.
Vanderbilt game's going to be an annoying game.
Yeah.
It's going to be an annoying, not muddy like the actual field, but just the flow of games is going to be kind of clunky, muddy, like just.
They're going to be like that fly that won't.
Look where it's sandwiched in between, though, too. Like, you're on the road at Ole Miss. That's a dogfight. even if you beat South Carolina at home, that's tough.
Yeah.
Then Vandy, then after that, A&M Alabama. It is very easy to overlook Vanderbilt on the schedule. Very easy.
Yep.
I think that
you're
might
sandwiched
be
in between probably your 4 toughest games.
Yeah. And,
it's probably good. That
Alabama
mine,
went there.
though.
Alabama went there and got punched in the mouth
Yeah.
last year. Texas got punched too.
Yes.
They just were still standing at the end.
And we beat them, but we were at home.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
at
did
Vanderbilt,
You did the Lord's
and I
work
did,
for us.
yeah, I did the
Yeah.
little voodoo on him.
That's
But if I have anything to do with it this season, we'll probably win. But I think at Vanderbilt is a big one to mark on your calendar. But I do like the point you made with the Texas A&M one.
Yep. There's gonna be some.
I don't fully agree about South Carolina.
Because you don't think South Carolina's gonna be as good as we think.
I don't know.
I don't.
Because, like,
You don't.
I don't.
I just think that we're going to be better than them. And I think it will be
I think
a
I think the
dogfight.
roster's better.
Yeah.
Like Lenoris is gonna have to do some more Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Like he did last year.
Yeah.
Like his weapons, but.
And he gonna do that.
No, he did it.
He gonna do that.
He did it last
He
year.
did it, yeah.
That man did it against Clemson
Y'all
last
just
year.
watch. Y'all just watch.
I
Lenore
believe
sells
you.
this year.
I believe you.
Yeah. No, I believe you, but, like, I don't know. Like, last season, he probably had more weapons than he will this season, but I don't know if that's fully true. Is that true or no?
Who? Lenoris?
Lenoris.
He
About the
didn't have a
same.
ton.
Same?
He didn't have a ton last
No,
year.
he had Rocket Sanders.
Yeah.
Rocket
But-
Sanders was about it.
I agree. LSU's better.
Yeah.
If you get that game, then you can still lose one
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah,
with with 3 game stretches, like 3 in a row.
I just feel like
Right.
you have losable games after that.
All right, let's do this. Let's step away. Let's take a break, and when we come back, because Taylor kind of started to do it. Let's give that stretch, whatever you think the most difficult stretch. I always talk about it. Y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times. There's always a 3-game stretch for every SEC team. Unless you're Missouri this year, that schedule's just wild. There's always 3 games. I want to hear from each of us which 3-game stretch is going to be the most difficult. We'll do that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Rouses.com, and once you go to Rouses.com, go check out their weekly ads, and they've always got something going on. So you go to the website, you click on it, it's top right corner of the website. It's going to pull up everything. It's going to pull up like the store also that you've selected to be the closest to you. So they've got some great stuff going on right now, and they've got their 10 for $10 sale. You buy 1, you can buy 10. Like, they've got it going on right now. So 10 for $10 sale going on right now at your local Rouses. Go to the website to see which one is nearest you, Rouses.com.
Jake and Matt, like, why are y'all sending me to a website for a grocery store? That's weird. Well, because there's deals there. Go see. Rouses is like amazing at running different specials, having coupons for you. Help it right now because groceries are expensive. Let Rouses help you. The local company. Go to Rouses Market for any of your needs. Rouses.com.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Knock, knock, knocking on the wall. And as soon as I go deep, getting it in, then again, there's a knock, knock, knocking on the wall. Girl, your legs keep shaking.
Why are her legs shaking?
What are they breaking?
She just did
She
leg
did
day.
like squats.
Yeah, she just did a bunch of squats. She just maxed
We've
out
all
on
been
squats.
there.
Yeah,
All
I
those
mean,
squats, and then you gotta go. Look, you
Yes.
gotta squat down, use the restroom. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh my.
Oh, the legs are shaking. Yeah.
Leg day. I get it.
Clearly. All right, LSU's 3-game
About that
stretch on their schedule. That is going to be the most difficult. And the one that's going to maybe mean the most. Oof. Gosh, I got two that I want to choose from here.
I actually think it's what we were talking about earlier, South Carolina, Vandy at Texas A&M, because, well, I don't know actually.
I know. So you can
Nobody
go.
thought
Listen,
about this on the break.
I know we were talking. I don't even.
you can
know.
go Ole
We're talking about
Miss,
drinks.
South Carolina, Vanderbilt. You can go South Carolina, Vanderbilt, A&M. You can go Vanderbilt, A&M, Alabama.
That's where I'm going. That's
You're going
that's the
Vandy,
3 game.
Alabama.
I know there's a
with
bye
A&M in
week
the
in
middle.
between, but I mean, look, Ole Miss dogfight, South Carolina dogfight. We just talked about like Vanderbilt's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
that's on the road. You come home against A&M, that's a tough one, and then you got to go back on the road to Alabama. So 2 of those 3 are on the road. I get that there's a bye week in between, but I think that's the answer for me, because after that, like, you finish Arkansas, Western Kentucky, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you can get past that 3 games, so for me it's at Vandy, A&M, at Alabama.
My 3-game stretch to me kind of sticks out very, very strongly here. Feel pretty good about this one. And I alluded to it last segment. South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, all in a row, no bye weeks in between any of these. And the reason why is South Carolina, Vandy, A&M all have quarterbacks that do things with their legs, not just in passing
point.
situations where they can scramble, but designed runs, and that's
point.
part of the game is an actual dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
And we played Cade Klubnik in the beginning of the year. We're going to play John Batier at the end of the year, but those guys want to throw in the pocket every now and then, maybe do a quarterback draw. But those 3 teams are going to actively present problems that are designed to use the legs of the quarterback.
Yeah.
So those 3 weeks in a row are going to be a challenge defensively. And by that point, our new defensive line, everybody better be meshing and gelling pretty good. So for me, there's no bye weeks there. That is the hardest stretch.
I think I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
That's a great point that you make about the dual threat quarterback. It's been something that's been a bugaboo for you. You've done much better against pocket passers. I mean, the A&M game that we're talking about, what changed? Well, they changed quarterbacks. I'll agree with you. I'll go South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, final answer.
Yeah, that was my first answer, and I think it's going to end up being my final. So, because I was thinking, like, well, what about Ole Miss at Ole Miss before that? But there's a lot more question marks over Ole Miss as a team than there is for South Carolina, Vandy, and Texas A&M. Like, I do have some questions about Marcel Reed.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the only time he looked elite was against LSU.
yeah.
So there are questions about him, but I have more questions about Simmons than I do Reed.
And look, Ole Miss lost a ton from
Yeah.
their defense.
Yeah.
Their front seven was maybe the best they've had in school history, and those guys are now Sunday players. So that's something that Ole Miss, because of how they've built their roster, they can't just replace overnight. They don't have a 5-star defensive tackle that's weighted he was a freshman, now he's going to be a sophomore. When you go portal hunting like they do, you don't have that weighting in the wings. So it's going to be some growing pains. And Pete Golding's a really good defensive coordinator, but he's not going to have as much to work with. So, for that reason, not to say Ole Miss can't on the road or at home beat LSU,
Right.
But, yeah, we don't know about them. I feel like I know more about South Carolina, Vanderbilt, and A&M.
It's funny, South Carolina defense, I was looking at the other day, they were placing a lot too.
They do, but they at least
Stewart's
have
back, but Emin Worry, hell, he may be the
Kyle
best player
Kennard
in
was
the Kyle
SEC
Kennard was
Defensive
great.
Player of the Year last year.
Kyle Kennard was a
he was the player of the year in the league.
Yeah.
I want to see what Stewart does without him on the other side.
Right, so that's my thing.
But
He's not freed up.
They do have some homegrown, recruited out of high school
sure.
guys, 4-star guys have been waiting, and so I like that foundation better than I like Ole Miss's. So, all right,
Taylor.
He said his.
He already went.
Oh, I'm going Vandy, A&M, Alabama, just because 2 of the 3 are on the red.
Okay.
And then
So here on July 24th.
Is that what it is?
The year of our Lord.
Yep. And 3 of us said
2025.
South Carolina at Vandy, Texas A&M. So there's always a 3-game stretch, and we'll see what it ends up being for your LSU Tigers. All right, we'll close out hour number 1 when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. We are so fired up to have Russell Pool Company here on the show. When you go to their website, you can see what they can do for you. Love the gallery they've got out there, man. You're going to be blown away by the custom job that they can do for you in your backyard, in your space, at your business, whatever it might be. We always say it because it is very factual, a true one-stop shop, construction, maintenance, retail. They can do it all over at Russell Pool Company. So go to the website. Check out what they've done here in the greater Baton Rouge area. They can do it for you, but always, I'm going to tell you this, if you don't see it, that does not mean they can't do it. They can customize your job to whatever your dream is in your head. Go to RussellPools.com.
Yeah, when you think of high-quality pools, the best pools in Louisiana, you think of Russell Pool. Give them a call today. They can turnkey your project. They have 2 landscape architects on staff there to take your dream to reality. Give them a call or go see them on their website, russellpools.com.
With bold leadership and a growing population, Louisiana is rewarding excellence, attracting high-value companies, and fueling opportunity. Louisiana is winning now, and the sky is the limit. With every region and industry growing across a beautiful state that's more than a culture, it's a community with a quality of life that's more than satisfying. It's sustainable because the Louisiana you thought you knew is better than ever now. Come home, Louisiana.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
There it is, the extra mile. On the border of expected and extraordinary. For those willing to go further. Like vans customized for work or play. With safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Baby, I love you. You are my life. My happiest moments weren't complete if you weren't by my side.
I don't think we didn't tell the story, Flynn, of how crazy truly Atlanta was with Beyonce there for multiple days, SEC
All-Star
Media
game.
Days, the All-Star game, and WWE was there.
Wait, the WWE was there too?
They had an event there too. It was, when we first got there,
That would
it
give me
was
anxiety.
madness.
It was wild. Because we walk into the lobby, and I had no idea all these things were happening.
I knew the All-Star game, that was it.
And we walk in, and next to check-in, there's a red carpet with the ropes. And at the end of it, Beyonce is there.
Like the actual Beyonce, not like a cutout.
It looked like it. It was a cardboard cutout.
Oh, it was, okay.
And I was like, hey, Jake, hey, that's kind of weird, right? It's just a cardboard cutout of Beyonce on a red carpet.
I was like, I think she's from Atlanta, so maybe not.
She's from Houston.
I guess
Oh, she's from Houston? Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, I was
That's why
like,
I
man,
said
this
I think. I
is
don't
real
know.
strange. And then I started seeing a lot of people with like Cowboy Carter hats on.
The most cowboy hats and boots you've ever seen. And I've been to a lot of rodeos.
That's cultural appropriation.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
There was so many cowboy hats and cowboy boots.
There was in the hotel, there was like a
And no
pop-up
cowboys or
boutique
cowgirls
cowboy,
to be
like
found.
a custom cowboy hat boutique.
I
in the
love
hotel.
a custom cowgirl hat boutique.
Yeah.
Well, you should have been there.
Flynn
Shout
and I
out
were going to
Miranda
get.
Lambert.
Well, we were going to go get a custom cowboy hat, but they were like, "Oh, sorry, we'd have to sew two together to be able to fit y'all's head." And we're like, "Okay, well, we'll pass."
These actually aren't for men at all.
But you kept talking about it. You really wanted one.
Give me one of those.
Yeah,
that girl got one.
Yeah, she got one. Give me one of them big checks.
Oh,
Speaking of, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Let's go. Happy Gilmore 2 tomorrow.
All right, when we come back in hour number 2, where does the Saints roster rank among the 32 teams?
One. Number one.
On OTB.
Off the Bench.
Go to yourgoodwood.com. Goodwood, men's sexual wellness. If you've got an issue, they have got the solution. All right, go to the website, find a full list of things they can help you out with. Full list of services right there on the homepage. Also some pricing right there on the homepage. Give you a great idea of what you're dealing with as you go into the clinic. Because if you're dealing with something and they can get to the bottom of it, why would you not? Like, you should not live life with that fear or embarrassment. Just go see them. They are going to help you feel like your youthful self yet again. Go to the website today, yourgoodwood.com.
Yeah, men, we have these bodies and things go wrong every now and then. We're all human. Things happen. So whether it's hair rejuvenation, whether it's testosterone, whether it's sexual wellness, whatever it is, give them a call, see how they can help, get a consultation, or go visit their website, yourgoodwood.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
The Windsor Senior Living Community in Mandeville, Louisiana is a beautiful, vibrant apartment community geared toward seniors. They are nestled right in the heart of Mandeville, where seniors live a more carefree lifestyle in spacious apartments with the peace of mind that comes from having a little extra help. Call the Windsor at 985-624-8040 to schedule a lunch and tour. Come see how the Windsor can be your passport to peace of mind.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
We're Rev Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs: reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. Rev Business, internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Thursday, July 24th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with a high of 89 in hour 2 of today's show. We'll look at where the New Orleans Saints roster ranks among their NFL counterparts. Spoiler alert, it ain't too high. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, starts now.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2, OTB, Thursday morning. It is training camp time in the NFL. We're starting to get a great idea of who these teams are and who they're going to be, and ESPN.com put out their best rosters, right? The top rosters, projected starting lineups of all 32 teams, and they ranked them 1 to 32.
I guess 1.
Oh, actually, I don't think you can.
You don't?
I don't think you're going to guess the top one. No. Go ahead.
Top rosters?
The top roster.
I mean, I would say it would be the Eagles.
Number 2.
I mean, that ain't the only wrong one on the list. Don't
Another
don't
bird.
fault yourself for that.
It's another bird.
Like, I'm thinking of the other birds, and I'm like, there's no way.
Quote them. Quote
the Raven.
Hey. I'll try.
There you go.
The Ravens, the best roster.
It has them number 1. It has Baltimore Ravens number 1.
I do remember us like
Bringing in
debating.
Jair.
Yeah. I do remember us debating this last season, like the Eagles and Ravens, and them having some of the best rosters. So that kind of the 1 and the 2 makes sense.
They brought in D-Hop.
Yeah.
No
But-
reason should it not be flipped though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd flip
Philly,
it.
in my opinion, they have a way better roster.
Yeah.
So you go Baltimore 1, Philly 2, Detroit number 3. Shout out to Detroit.
I like that.
Grit. Number 4, the Bills. Number 5, the Chiefs. We'll go through 10 here. Number 6, the Broncos, which I don't know about that. 7 Commanders. Yeah, 7 Commanders. 8 Rams. 9 Bengals.
No way. No
Number
way.
10, San Francisco 49ers.
They got hella issues.
They got a good top 3. Go look at the defense.
BJ Hill's a good player. Chris Jenkins a good player. They got Hendrickson and Stewart in here, but neither one of those
We'll see.
players
Have
is at
a-
camp right now.
yeah.
So, like, that plays into what you're talking about, Tay-Tay.
Plus, even if Stewart's on board,
Demetrius Knight, who they drafted out of South Carolina, is a dog. But to your point, I mean, you look at it, does any defensive back really scare you? No.
and at 9, like I'm fine if
Nine's
you put
high.
them at 15, 9.
The Broncos being at 6, I mean,
They did add a lot in free agency, though. They had a good free agency on defense.
okay, but if you line up in 11 personnel and your 3 receivers are Sutton, Mims Jr., and Pat Bryant, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Now, they did add J.K. Dobbins in the backfield to go with R.J. Harvey, but Evan Ingram at tight end, but he's on his, 3rd team in 4 years?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they're just thinking good O-line. Bo Nix will take the next step.
I mean, you're they're
Really
putting
good
a lot
defense.
of stock in quarterbacks in this list,
Yes.
which they should. But they are saying
Yeah.
they're relying on some people to have some good sophomore seasons too.
Yeah. Your first NFC South team doesn't come until 12. Tampa Bay Bucks come in at number 12. You continue on down the list.
Where's the Vikings on that list?
They are 11, I believe.
Okay, yeah, because I
Vikings
would
are
have
11.
them on the top 10,
Yeah.
probably. I guess their quarterback's an unknown though.
Texans coming in at 13. That feels like a pretty stacked roster to be
they have a good
13.
roster.
When you think about all the weapons that they have at receiver, at back, at quarterback, at DB, on the defensive line. I mean, they got Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson as their edge guys. They got Stingley as a shutdown corner. C.J. Gardner-Johnson signed with them. And look,
Jalen Petrie is an underrated player also. He was good last year.
yeah, I'd have the Texans a little bit higher. The Bears come in at 15. The L.A. Chargers come in at 16.
I think they should be higher.
Yeah, it feels like they should be higher.
Which one? Who was
the
that?
Chargers.
Chargers, I do. I think they should be higher. Look how good they were a year ago. They kind of got better at every position in the offseason.
You got the Cowboys at 18. How are we feeling about that, Tay-Tay?
Too high. Too high.
Too high. They're 32.
Way too high.
Are they
Yeah,
32?
way too high. I mean, that's actually, I guess, raw talent-wise, that's probably about right.
All right,
I mean,
so
where are the Raiders on this list?
the Raiders on this list coming in at 23.
Okay. You think it should be lower?
I think they should be way lower.
I think they should be lower too. Yeah, I think Raiders are going to be pretty dangerous.
All right.
Bowers is excellent. Look at the 3 receivers they have
Geno
on that depth
Smith
chart.
is a baller. I mean, he hadn't had like the illustrious beginning part of his career.
Pretty cool story, though, how he got a turn.
Oh yeah, but he was with the Jets though.
That's true.
Well, and then
Nobody
last
can be
year-
going to the Jets.
Yeah.
Last year, their O-line wasn't great. They didn't do a ton in the draft to help that. Like, their receivers right now, no offense to our guy, Jack Besh, he's a rookie. It's Jacoby Myers, Jack Besh, and Trey Tucker.
Myers is a dude, though.
Myers is a good player.
He's a
He
good
is.
player. He just needs some help. They got Ashton Genty in the backfield.
And I heard this from Devontae Adams. He said one of the best athletes he's ever seen in his life, Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Like just straight freak
He is a freak.
athletes.
Their D-line will be good.
If
I think
you want a
they'll-
Max Crosby
everywhere
downtown
else.
card, holler at your boy.
Yeah, I mean, you got him.
So we talked about the Bucks being at 12.
Ashton Genty, forget about him.
You got to go all the way down to number 26 to find the next team in the NFC South. So 12 was the first appearance. You got to go all the way to 26 to find the next team, which is the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, that's a team with Michael Penix Jr.,
It's
Bijan
got some
Robinson,
good
Drake
players on that
London,
team.
Kyle Pitts, Jake Matthews, Caden Ellis, AJ Terrell. I mean, they got some good players. 26 on the list here for the Atlanta Falcons. And then Well, wait a minute. You still got 2 more NFC South teams. Well, the Carolina Panthers come in at 30. They are 30th on this list. We know what their core looks like. You got Hubbard at running back. You got Bryce Young. You got Thielen. You got Xavier Leggett. Teteroa McMillan was somebody they took in the top 10. Got some players like a Derek Brown on defense, J.C. Horn at the corner position. Well, 31's the Cleveland Browns. That leaves one team.
We said the Saints yet?
We have not. So what I say, 12, 26, and 30 for the NFC South. The Cleveland Browns are 31. So that means your New Orleans Saints come in at 32.
I was joking when I said that.
Where's
earlier.
our
32?
Where's our sound machine?
We really should have used that more. That was on me. That was on me.
Yeah,
I need to get
one. It was on Matt.
Yeah, because he had to
desk.
flip the camera. Like, what were we doing, Matthew? Oh, we had a great view in the first day. It says the biggest strength is edge rusher.
What?
Edge
no,
rusher.
it's not.
Carl Granderson, Chase Young, Cam Jordan, Isaiah Foskey. It says that is their biggest strength, edge rusher. It says their biggest weakness is the quarterback position. Of course, it lists Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, Jake Hayner. How do we feel about biggest strength and biggest weakness for the New Orleans Saints?
The first sentence of the biggest weakness is because Derek Carr's sudden retirement left us weak. I don't know. I think it's going to be an upgrade.
I thought that was a positive.
That's going to be an upgrade.
Have you seen his reviews of cars? The Carr brothers, car reviews? Not a lot of dynamic situations going on there.
Biggest strength can be your edge rusher. Like, I'm putting D-line, if not 1, then 2 as far as your biggest question mark. Like, the Saints' D-line's not good at all.
Where would you put their biggest strength? And that's not rhetorical.
Maybe linebacker. I mean, Demario Davis and Pete Werner are really good players.
He drafted.
They brought Stutzman in, who they really like. Like, maybe linebacker. Like, they're fine there. Maybe.
Maybe. That's the problem.
Then they're like, Carl Granderson has emerged as one of the league's most underrated pass rushers. Which, like, his stuff isn't terrible, but,
like
I just...
sacks.
He's nice. He's solid.
14 sacks over the last 2
seasons.
seasons.
And that's our
He's
biggest strength.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a solid player.
So they're saying
but
14
if that's your,
sacks.
like, the problem, y'all, though, is if that's your biggest strength,
Yeah.
like, the thing is, Taylor, you can make an argument for linebacker, and I'd listen. Alondra, you can make one for another position. I'd listen. I could sit here and I could try to give you like running back maybe.
Yeah.
And maybe y'all would listen.
Maybe because
Flynn, I don't know where you
Yeah.
But
Also,
the problem is we can't come up with a position and say this is it on the team and be like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Like they don't have that right now. Edge rusher is not the answer. But if you ask 10 people, you're going to get like 7 different answers.
Well, also, you'll love this. This list came out on Monday. So Tyrann Mathieu, a projected starter.
That's what I was saying. I was going to say safety if it was 2 days ago. Biggest strength.
Not anymore.
I don't know. You got Kool-Aid McKinstry, Alontae Taylor.
Let's go, Kool-Aid.
If Kool-Aid pops, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go.
If he pops,
I
we
might
pop.
make an argument for either corner or run. I think you can make an argument for running back just because of Alvin Kamara.
Right.
And then you got that rookie that came in, Devin Neal. And then you still have Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Right.
We'll see what he does.
You kind of can.
You got Kendra Miller. That's the only position I can I feel like I can give you a debate and not feel like Billy Madison.
Yeah, you have
Cam
bodies
Akers,
there.
Yeah.
So the problem with corner, though, like, think about this.
Wait, what'd you say?
The Billy Madison in a debate. Y'all seen Billy Madison?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When you're hoping that Kool-Aid McKinstry is your shutdown corner, like, think about this. All offseason, you're like, man, who's going to win that corner job on the opposite of Kool-Aid McKinstry? Like, McKinstry was a rookie who played a little bit last year.
Yeah.
We saw a little bit, and you're booking him to be the inserted guaranteed starter and a battle on the other side. Like, McKinstry hasn't done anything in the NFL, and that's the guy you're sure about.
I know.
He's about to pop, though.
I hope he does.
Okay, but it's not edge.
It's not edge. No, it's not edge. I truly do think running back's the only one that you could make a solid argument and you could get people to actually listen to.
Yeah. I do agree with their X factor, though, that the tackles, Kelvin Banks Jr. and Taliesin Fuaga
I think the whole
are the X
line,
factor. Yeah. But their non-starter, is Kendra Miller. So
Yeah, but
I think your true argument.
it's running back.
Yeah.
Running back. That's what we're gonna go with.
I'd go with Spencer Rattler.
So you're going quarterback, strongest position on the team. Cool.
I mean,
I would love to go running
X
back.
factor quarterback.
There's a lot of bodies. I just don't know what we're gonna get outside of Kamara. I mean,
Yeah.
we just don't know. Depth wise, sure,
I feel like Kendra wasn't staying healthy because of Dennis Allen, though.
maybe, but even when he played,
Kendra, this is his last chance.
yeah,
Yeah.
even when he played, he wasn't good.
Mentally and physically, he's got to lock in.
Yeah.
Like there was some stuff out there about him not knowing the playbook,
Right.
Oof.
him not really caring to know the playbook,
Oof.
him not putting his best foot forward as far as, hey, I'm going to play hurt.
Mhm.
Being hurt and injured is different.
Yeah, it is.
Now, like you said though, that was Dennis Allen. How
Mhm.
much of that was from him? How
It's
much was
bad
from
culture.
the player?
Yeah.
Right.
Because that feels like a culture issue.
So this is it
Yeah.
for him, and he's a really good player. And when TCU went to the national championship game, now I know what happened in that game, but to get there,
Yeah.
he was a big part of it
He had
for TCU.
18 touchdowns that year.
Oh,
he was a monster.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
Not that it would matter. They lost
No,
by
he
a
didn't play in the game,
bazillion. But like he's a really good football player. That's why he's gotten the chances that he's gotten, because he'll
Right.
flash at practice and they're
Yeah.
like, oh man, we can't get rid of this guy.
Right.
We've all seen that. We've all seen that player.
Yeah,
The guy
he's that
at
guy.
practice, you're like, you can't deny his athleticism, his playmaking ability.
And every time like he doesn't know the plays or he shows up late, or like I don't know. I'm just saying like in general. I'm not talking about just Kendra Miller. I don't know if he's been late to meetings, but we've all been around that player that has been.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, that was me. I'd be cut, but I didn't hit that 80-yard stretch run in practice the other day.
Jimbo used to say it. He's like, you can be little and play football, but you better be special.
Yep.
It's just kind of the same thing with that. Like you can kind of disappear for a long time or for stretches of time and making plays, and you can make mental errors and not learn, but you better be special. Like you better be able to do something that nobody else can do. And we've all seen it. We all seen that guy, no matter what, if it's high school, college, NFL, we've all seen that guy at practice. That's like, he can do things that other people can't do.
Yeah.
And he's going to get way more chances because of it.
Yeah.
I do think we do need to mention this. Yesterday, media had like a small viewing portion of training camp, right? So, I mean, take away with this what you want. A couple reports came out yesterday. The ones, like running with the ones, was Kamara. Behind him, it was Clyde and Devin Neal. Kendra Miller was not there.
Oh.
Kendra Miller was on the other field with the backup unit. He was not rotating in with the ones. So just take that how you want.
I bet some of that too is like, hey, bud,
You got to earn it. Nope, for sure.
we've heard
Clyde's an established
it's
player.
new coaching staff.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that happened has been passed down to
Yeah.
us.
Like, I would love for running back to be deep. I don't know.
And I think this needs to be said as well. Y'all brought up the name. Found out at SEC Media Days that Dennis Allen played tackle football.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
At a high level.
For Texas A&M.
At like a high level.
At a high
Which-
level. And apparently people
I knew he was
thought
an
he
Aggie,
made
but
play.
I thought he was
He
just
was
like on
a-
the team.
He was a safety, wasn't he? Or no?
I think
Yeah, he was a safety. They
Billy
told me
Lucci
he
was telling stories.
They told me he was a safety. And if you don't know, that's on defense where you have to go hit people.
Which is crazy.
Which was absolutely shocking.
Yeah. Because he's so soft now.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Soft.
But he also played at Texas
we heard a
A&M.
lot of things. I hear a lot of things, but that is one thing that I didn't have a response to.
It does
I
make sense
was
he's an
speechless.
Aggie. It makes sense he's an Aggie. It doesn't make sense that he was a safety.
We were having
And
dinner
tackled
with Coach Neuheisel, and he was telling
Yeah.
us stories about Dennis Allen making a play one time.
He
And I was
did.
like, wait, the coach?
Bro was a playmaker?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
He made a
again,
play against him when
awful
Coach was at
awful head coach.
UCLA.
When he's been
or
just
Washington.
a DC, he's actually been pretty good.
Yeah,
Just terrible head coach.
but you're not looking at him, watching him walk around and be like,
No, I
yeah,
get it.
looks
that
tiny.
guy used to buckle it up.
Right.
Right. But I guess you could also say, like, a lot of these coaches are just fat and out of shape. Like, I guess he's more in shape than some of the coaches in the NFL.
He's just skinny and
Yeah.
Like,
He just lost weight after he played.
Weak chin,
you
baby
gotta
cakes.
Weak
baby
chin.
cakes, weak chin, no cakes.
Weak, like just aura about him.
Very much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very much. so.
Not somebody that I would want to follow into battle.
Again,
like, at
guys,
all.
the school he went to has yell leaders. Like,
Yeah.
It's a tradition.
Yeah. The fact that Dan Campbell came from there is wild.
I know.
Wild.
That is the only
he
Aggie.
had to have transferred in.
Nah.
That is the only Aggie that I can
Me
kind
too.
of accept
Yeah.
because
Oh.
I love
Billy
Dan
Lucci
Campbell.
and Dan Campbell.
Let me ask this: How
Yeah.
are the Aggie
I'm not
players?
a big Billy Lucci person.
Well, you grew up a Texas fan,
Yeah.
so
How are
No
the Aggie
Texas fan
players
likes
at
Billy.
SEC Media Day?
Wait, what did you ask?
The linebacker was awesome. The like York that likes My High so much.
Yep.
I think I told that story. Like, you found out that he loves My High, and he had a certain flavor that he liked. And so when I gave him that hat and My High, you would have thought I gave him the Willy Wonka golden ticket.
Wait, that's so cute.
He's a good
Who was
man.
this?
York, the linebacker.
In York. He was so excited. He goes, My High? Like, oh, that's my flavor. I'm like, yeah, actually, like, I do radio with the owner,
Oh my gosh, I
the
love
creator
this.
of whatever of
Yeah.
My High, and he found out that this is your favorite flavor, and he wanted to give you a hat. He's like, dude, this is like Christmas morning. This is awesome. I'm like,
I love that.
man, this
Wait,
guy
is
really
he-
likes My High.
Did you give him like just the hat, or did you give him some My High
No,
too?
Matt gave me some
That's
his
awesome.
favorite
'Cause
flavor.
it was
Yeah.
they were on Thursday, so I had to go, so I couldn't like stick around.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I was hoping they'd go in the morning so I could see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been using it for a little while.
I love
like I
that.
heard,
He was
for
great
like years.
too.
They're
Very
like,
well spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, their dietitians over there like, man,
Nah, I think
he's our captain. Like he loves it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
I love that.
He did.
That's so
He's a
cute.
good Aggie.
Keeping the
He's a
Aggies
good Aggie.
hydrated. Matt Flynn.
Ugh.
Hopefully they get it for the Yellators because those guys work hard. You know, those guys really put it all out there. on the
You should
field.
go. You should go. Bring them some My High and maybe do a little practice with them.
Those guys would do anything for it.
You should
Yeah,
probably
the
practice
Yellators,
how
they-
you put it in the drink because they have to practice all the things they do.
Over
Yeah.
under 2.5. How many times Dennis Allen thrown in that fountain?
Probably a lot. As y'all give the Yellators y'all hate on them a lot, but those guys, you know, they will do anything. They'll bend over forward for the Aggies. What? What did I say?
They will. They certainly will.
They will. Anything.
So in closing, after that, the NFC South, according to ESPN.com, as far as rosters and the totality of the strength of the roster, Tampa Bay at 12, Atlanta at 26, Carolina at 30, and New Orleans at 32. Should be a hell of a
Does
year.
that not feel like how it's been the past couple of years, though? Like, it's always been like Tampa Bay kind of ahead of everybody
I
else.
think Tampa
and-
is ahead of everybody
Yeah.
now. It used to be like every year it was somebody different. They've
Tampa's
created a
won-
culture. Their
But
foundation.
even last year, I feel like
yeah.
they were.
Yeah. Their foundation's much stronger,
Yeah.
I think. Than,
Well,
than the
they've won.
others.
They've won the NFC South 4 years in a
Yeah,
row. now.
but remember, I'm saying like, go back.
Oh, no, for sure.
5, 6, 7 years. It was like every year, like there was a different
Yeah,
team.
absolutely.
Tampa's got the foundation.
It was one of the. I mean, for a while, that was considered one of the toughest divisions in football.
Yeah.
Now, looking at the numbers,
26,
it's the worst
30,
division in football.
32.
Like, it's-
And you go.
But that gives you hope.
should
We got hope.
my
A little-
question
a little-
would
a
be,
small.
Don't call it a
bit.
comeback.
A little bit.
should they be 32?
We'll
Yes.
answer that.
Yes.
We'll answer that when we come back on the other side.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, GEAUX, Tommies with a Y.com, the best in the business. And that's not just us saying that. That is literally everyone saying that because you look at their website, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. They just continue to stack awards. That Angie's List Super Service Award every year since 2016. You'll see it on the website. Best of in Baton Rouge this year, best windows in the Advocate was Tommy and the team. GoTommies.com is the website to see what they can do for you. A gallery of work that they've done already. Remember, they can customize your job as well. So even if you don't see it there on the website, just know Tommy and the team can get it done. GoTommies.com.
Yeah, I mean, why would I need new windows? Well, why don't we try to make your house a little bit more energy efficient, especially in this South Louisiana heat? So go to their website, see their gallery work, see testimonials, windows, doors, siding, lifetime warranty. GoTommies.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Yo, I ain't seen you in a minute, but I got something to tell you. Listen. See the thing about you that caught my eye.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
My mind kinda hard to explain, but girl, I'll try. You need to sit down, this may take a while. See this girl, she sorta looks just like you. She even smiles just the way you do. So innocent she seemed, but I was fooled. I'm reminded when I look at you, but you remind me of a girl that I once knew.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. This is a certified hit. Well done, Ursher. All right, Tay, you were talking about the roster. The Saints coming in at number 32, according to ESPN.com, and you questioned if they should have been 32 on this list.
Yeah, I was just looking like, and maybe not like should they be 32, but like if you could replace them with a few teams, who would you? Like, I get that everybody expects big things about Cam Ward. I don't love that roster. Offensively, they got some weapons. Defensively, like that's an iffy one. I mean, the Jets, like they got a good receiver in Wilson and Breece Hall,
Jets.
but
Imagine if you had to play for the Jets.
right, like the Jets.
Yeah.
And then,
You play for Jets?
Yeah.
How was
He
that?
did. Yeah,
Cold.
that's when you had the man bun, right?
Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
had,
It was
man.
just during training camp, though, right?
It was during training.
Okay, that's not as bad. You
Remember, it
didn't
was
have
real
to,
bad.
like-
Remember, I almost missed my first child's birth because of them.
Who
Yeah.
was the?
Sorry, Huck. I was playing for the
who wound up
Jets.
being the starter? What year were you there?
Fitzpatrick was there. Geno Smith was. I went there because Geno Smith got punched in the jaw by.
Oh,
a
I
teammate.
remember that.
Yep.
About that D
LOL.
lineman, right?
Yep.
Bulls.
And Fitzpatrick was there. Bryce
I mean,
Petty.
This one's obvious.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Holy Baylor Bears.
How about Bryce Petty? man?
Bryce
Started
Petty.
game number 4 in the preseason. Not a big deal.
Did you kind of dice it up a little bit?
I did a little bit. Threw for about 200, couple of tutters.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
no big deal.
What was your last pass in the NFL? What was the outcome?
It might have been a touchdown in that game.
My last rush was a touchdown. Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
Okay,
so.
we'll find out. We'll do some research. So, Tay, where do you think the Saints should be if they shouldn't be 32nd?
Well, so that's the thing.
33rd.
I'm debating right now whether they should be moved up at all. Because
33.
My
Put him
thought
under the
was
basement.
three. My thought was Cleveland.
Yeah,
Their O-line
that's what I was
got
gonna say.
worse.
Like that one's obvious, and then like what? Dylan Gabriel's gonna come.
Well, so the thing is, it's either going to be
Browns have like
right now.
billion first rounders.
I was actually, I know you're going to say, why would someone do this? I would do this because I love to do this. I was reading about the Cleveland Browns last night. And
my
it
God.
Sure you were.
seems
Of course
like-
you were. That's the most Tay-Tay thing I've ever
Punch
heard.
me in the groin.
It kind of right now, like Flacco's not taking reps because he's ancient and you know what he can do. But
Yeah.
right now, it's Pickett and Dylan Gabriel as far as the guys that are coming in. Like they're bad, but their defense is a lot better than the Saints' defense. Like top to bottom, their
Yeah.
roster's still better.
They got maybe the most dominant defensive player.
Right.
when
And then,
Ryan
but and then
Moss
their
there,
secondary,
yeah.
like Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, Grant Delpit, like that's better than anybody the Saints have right now.
Yeah.
So like that was one for me. Maybe the Titans. Like maybe that's the answer.
The Titans
Yeah.
of the like the bottom four I'm looking at, the Titans stuck out to me.
Right. Like that's
more
the
than
only
anybody,
one.
right? Even the Jets. The Jets have some really good pieces on defense.
Yeah, and,
Like,
well, and the thing is, they're just going to run the crap out of the ball with Brees Hall and Justin Fields. Like,
Right.
they're going to be fine. Wilson, really good receiver. Mason Taylor's your tight end now. That's better than anything the Saints have. And your D-line's better in New York. I don't know if there is a team that you could switch. Maybe the Titans. That'd be the only one.
Yeah.
The Raiders roster is way too high too.
Oh,
Like,
no, it needs to be bottom
needs to be
four.
down.
It needs to be
so
bottom
like
four.
I'm looking at it. I'm like,
so we
I
look
very easily could see that being, close to 32nd.
like as much as we like to hate him for like 2003, Pete Carroll can run a team.
Okay, I mean, like I'm going to lean on you. You know more. You've
he-
been coached by him.
Well, and to your point, like we didn't consider staff, I guess.
Right.
It's like we just have the roster.
Just going off
in front of
roster.
us.
Yeah.
Well, because the thing
I could
is,
argue. I could argue the Indianapolis Colts at 32 for sure. They're 25.
I was thinking about.
I think that rate too high.
I was thinking about that. They still got Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
They
is
got
a
Michael
stud.
Pittman. Josh Downs is underrated.
I don't know
You
who's
got-
getting them the ball though.
You got Tyler Warren. He's a true unicorn. You
Did
got
you-
Nelson, one of the best interior, probably the best interior
Nelson's a
offensive
stud.
lineman. Leatu Latu is somebody that I'm pretty high on. I know, like
Because you got a lot of cards.
No, I met him at that
Senior Bowl?
I met him at the Senior Bowl
Yeah.
not this year, but last
because
year.
T-Bob
And he messed up his name.
Yeah.
But he's incredible. Like he was the first defensive player off the board in that draft. I think there's a lot still in there. I can,
that would be the team though, because like I agree with you. They got good receivers. I don't trust Anthony.
Yeah, I don't trust-
Richardson
I don't-
or
So
Daniel
properly
Jones.
ranked, we're probably saying for the Colts.
Anthony Richardson, when they drafted him, like
It was so stupid.
T-Bob was so high. It blew my mind
Yeah.
that T-Bob was so high on Anthony Richardson. I'm like,
Did y'all see the
what
clips from training
are
camp
we talking
yesterday?
about?
I've got a pretty heated quarterback battle, Anthony Richardson versus Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
And there was a dual drop back against Rouse on air, and they both missed him.
Imagine though, Matt. Like okay,
And I love Shane Steichen's one of my favorite coaches I've ever had on a team that I've been on. Like he was the defensive quality control guy with us in San Diego.
Yep.
He was awesome. He was one of those coaches, and you've been around these guys, Matt, that you knew he was going to be like a head coach. He could sit in the middle of a room with the entire team as a defensive quality control guy and had everybody dialed in, listening to everything that he was talking about. I think he's a really good football coach. But if you don't have a guy at the most important position, it doesn't matter how good you are. And he can dial them up. He can look.
Anthony
offensive
Richardson,
coordinator for
he'll win
Philly.
games because of talent.
He ain't gonna
But-
win you anything of note.
Not as of right now. And I'm looking at these roster rankings too, and like an embarrassment of riches for the opposite, I guess, of NFC South, NFC North. The worst roster they have in the NFC North is the Chicago Bears, coming in at 15.
Yeah.
So extremely top heavy up there in the North. And is the rule still in place in the NFL that only two teams in a division can
No.
make the playoffs? So that's been gone. So that was when we were playing. It was like two
You can
teams
have
in per
three.
division.
They did.
Yeah.
They did last
They
year.
did last year. Yeah.
Packers, Lions,
Yeah.
Vikings.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Know your division. That's your division.
I do know the division. Also, kind of fall back on the rules that
I
were the
know
rules when I
the
was
one
there.
I played my entire career in the same division, and it's just like, all right, so it's going to be the Chiefs and who else?
Yeah.
They had
a
three
sneak.
from that one, didn't they? What, did Denver make it?
Yeah, Denver made it. Yeah.
So
it was
Denver,
the
Chiefs,
Chargers.
San Diego,
Yep.
or L.A.
Let's go. But yeah, I think I'm pretty high on the Bears this year too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best
Are
division
you?
in football. No
I am.
doubt.
Are you hoping? Roman Dunze, Caleb Williams.
I'm high on all the people I got cards on.
Yep.
I mean, the AFC South is that's by far the worst, though.
You think it's worse than the NFC South?
I don't know. It depends on.
I don't know. You're like very like there's one outlier in the NFC South. I feel like.
Yeah.
And I think there's one in the AFC South. So I think it depends who has the better season, the Texans or the Bucs.
Yeah.
That's it. Because outside of the Texans, you have the Colts, ass.
Yeah.
Jaguars, not really going to do anything. Titans, we just argued they could be the worst team in the league.
Yeah. You never want to be ass.
That's a bad division.
Don't want to be ass.
Being ass is bad.
I mean, if the Texans, that's your that's the only team there.
The South does mirror each other.
Yeah, on both
the
sides.
Bucs and the Texans. Although I think the Texans are a little bit better than the Bucs. But yeah, the rest of the teams, like you have hope maybe in Jacksonville. I think Atlanta probably has hope. Then you just got bad. Right now, you have bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville and Atlanta both, just like you said, they got hope. I wouldn't be surprised if both of those teams weren't at least a tough out, pretty dangerous, make a little run at it. And I don't mean this at the Super Bowl, I mean at the playoffs.
All right, so look, I realize that we're trying to find a way to get the Saints to be competitive. We're trying to find a way for the Saints to be better than they were a year ago, but this is what the outside thinks about the New Orleans Saints. They think they had the worst roster in the NFL. I think they're a little bit higher, but I can see the arguments.
Wait, where'd you put them?
I put them like 28, 29, not much higher.
Not too much higher.
That's what I'm saying. It's not much higher because I think when you look at who they have, if we're rolling out there, first game of the year, I was like, okay, like I can get behind that. When you look at quarterback's going to be so important. So like we don't know who's going to start quarterback, but like you got AK, you got Olave, you got Rashid Shaheed, you got Cooks and Johnson, and I like the offensive line of Banks and Penning and McCoy, and like I think Penning playing guard is going to be actually a good thing for the Saints. Flog is going to be moving to his more natural right tackle. Cesar Ruiz. Jacqueline Hyde. I don't know what you're going to get from him. Like I think Brian Brzee can take a step.
I'll say this:
Von Gottschalk's coming over for I can make a case, but here's the problem though. If one guy gets hurt here, if one guy gets hurt there, it's Uber drivers.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the problem with the Saints roster.
There's no
the
doubt.
first 22, I'd put somewhere like 22,
Mid.
23.
Right.
After that, it's 32, and it's not even a question.
And the thing is, like, we look at these rosters, right? Like, we're looking at the Titans. You're like, hey, you're good here, but there's an unknown. There's an unknown. Like, the entire Saints roster is an unknown. Like, to your point, like, you're kind of banking on the O-line being good, and that's a weird thing to say. But when you look at it, there are
four first-round picks and a second rounder.
Yeah, 4 first and a second. Like, that O-line has to be good.
Yeah. And I will just say that I think it's probably pretty properly ranked for the reason we discussed, because this list still has Tyrann Mathieu on it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like,
and
they're
it's still
worse.
and it's still 32.
Like,
so
you
the roster just got worse, right?
Yeah.
With Tyrann retiring.
And
So.
like-
Take him out, put in Jordan Howard.
But look, these are people that play in the NFL, so they're all really great football players. So if things happen here, some people improve, new coaching. You just never know where it's going to end up. But as of July 24th, I think it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately.
The best Saints team in the state of Louisiana might be the one that plays at EliteTrainingAcademyBR.com this year. It's NFL flag. And so you could be the Saints. You could be the Chargers, unless you're in the 10U, then you're not getting the Chargers. You could be the Bengals. You can be the Texans. That might be the best the Saints play in the state of Louisiana all year. So if you want to play flag football, if you want to play football in an actual football field, if you want to, maybe you qualify for a little national tournament that's on main ESPN. Nobody else can offer that. Go to EliteTrainingBR.com. What's that?
It's where we're playing.
It's where Flynn's playing. It's where we're playing. We are going to be there. I can't out my coaching gear. That Chargers blue.
Oh, come on.
It's going to be sweet. You want the Packers? I can make that happen. I know a guy. You want the Packers?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? All right, you're the Packers. All right, so Chargers, Packers, they're out, but you can be the Saints. EliteTrainingAcademyBR.com is the website. Sign up for flag football. We've got 8U, 10U, 12U. I mean, we've got all age divisions going to be on different nights, Tuesday, Thursday nights. Again, we've got full-length football fields and indoor ready to go. EliteTrainingAcademyBR.com. All right, we'll take a break. We'll try to give you some positive after ranking the Saints 32 and really trying to find a way to create a non-32 situation. We found it a little bit more difficult than we wanted to, but we'll give you something positive when we come back on OTB.
Off the bench.
If you're watching the Saints this year, you might need to grab a couple Dos Equis. You might need to go for Dos. You'll have a great beer. You have your feet up. You'll have to watch the Saints maybe, but you'll enjoy it because you've got a Dos Equis in hand. So we always talk about it. It is the perfect beer, beach beer, lake beer, river beer, whatever beer. Go for Dos, grab a Dos Equis, airport beer, studio beer. It is always a good choice. We enjoyed them in Atlanta. You can enjoy them in Baton Rouge. You can enjoy them in New Orleans. You can enjoy Dos Equis anywhere.
You can smell football right now. We're getting the highlights of practices. So what does that mean? It is almost tailgate season. Are you kidding me? So make sure that this season, when you go for tailgating, you go for Dos, all right? Grab a Dos Equis, nothing like that cold, delicious Mexican lager. Hey, and guess what? Don't be afraid to get your desktop out at home and go to dosequis.com either. Check it out.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net, powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
At Luba Workers Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
At Atmos Energy, our Smart Choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
But I'm stronger. You thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. You thought that I'd be sad without you. I laugh harder. Thought I wouldn't grow without you. Now I'm wiser. Thought that I'd be
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge, and misery loves company. And I said I was going to give you some good news. The Saints might not have the worst roster because, unfortunately, there's an injury, Tay, in the NFL.
Yeah, 7 minutes ago from Adam Schefter, Jets quarterback Justin Fields carted off into the locker room with an apparent lower leg injury. Someone actually at camp, Jets reporter says he was riding like shotgun on the cart. He wasn't like on the back.
Okay. All right. Not the
maybe that's a little bit
inflatable
better.
cast.
But, I mean, he was carted off, lower leg, non-contact. Like, people always fear the worst on that. So we'll see. But yeah, maybe the Saints are 31.
Might just be a little cramp, right?
Might be.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't get hydrated.
Maybe there's no My High for.
I was just looking at some.
Do we have any professional teams that are hydrated?
I mean.
Yeah, we got a few.
Oh,
not as many as college.
Okay.
I mean, the Packers should be hydrated,
the Packers
right?
better be hydrated.
You need to get on the Pittsburgh
I don't like that he
Pirates.
didn't answer that. Yeah.
He's so weird about it.
You need to
They're
get
not
on the
listening.
Pittsburgh Pirates, help our guys Skeens out because they always blow leads late.
Yeah. I think
maybe
that's just-
call
I
up
don't think that's
Pittsburgh.
a
I think that's just because
hydration
they're
issue.
the Pirates.
Justin Fields limped off practice, so he wasn't carried off practice.
Yeah.
Or off the field.
There you go.
Might just be a little cramp.
Yeah, just a little situation.
Don't send him any My High though. We don't need that.
Why?
Because we
What
don't.
the Jets done to
we
you?
don't need them to be 31
well,
or
so
whatever.
Oh, we don't want to be.
worse.
I got
Right.
it. Saints are hydrated.
My other thing with the Saints are hydrated.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The Chargers hydrated?
No, they're not.
No.
Give them a call.
I know some people.
Well, prove it.
It's still the same people from when I was there. Hey, Chargers, if you don't want to be the Bush League Bolts, you need to be hydrated. Have y'all seen the meme of the drill they do with like the curtains and like Harbaugh peeking through?
No.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
What?
It's so good. They do this drill and it's like two tarps, which it's like on a rod, so it's like a curtain, and the receivers are behind there and the quarterbacks drop back and they tell receiver which way to go, and
Yeah.
the quarterback's got to see it, turn,
Right.
and throw. And so they're doing this drill and they catch Harbaugh. He's in the middle and he's opening up, he's peeking through to watch Justin Herbert do the drill. That man,
Oh Lordy.
Strange man, good coach.
I love
great coach. Very
but a-
strange.
Very
but a
strange man.
strange
Like
man
if you
indeed.
interview Harbaugh, like
I love a strange person,
That
though.
is him.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing like he is like that. And they're a football family. His dad was a coach, Western Kentucky. Obviously, his brother
Yeah.
won a Super Bowl. Like they're all different though. Like his brother is, I don't want to say normal. It's not like Jim's like not normal, but
his brother's not nearly as weird as he is.
he's not as quirky.
I
as-
love it though.
As Harbaugh.
Yeah.
The Harbaugh.
It always threw me
Jim
off with Harbaugh. I remember the story came out. He was at Michigan and like he had the sleepover. He stayed the night at the recruit's house, and I was always like,
I forgot about that.
that's a little odd. But I mean, to make matters worse, it was also a kicker. Like,
Oh, was it?
stay the night at a 5-star QB recruit's house. Like, we can maybe get around it. A kicker?
Or fullback?
Yeah, there you go. Hard-nosed fullback. That works.
I do want to get to a story, but Tay, I'm going to throw it right back to you because I know that you've been following this and covering this. And if we would have had this story 10 years ago in college football, it would have been like, that's the wildest thing I've ever heard. But we all know what Trey Holly in a situation at LSU, and we were kind of waiting to see what would happen with him at LSU because you kind of heard that it was going in the right direction. And then a couple of days ago, it just like pops up that, no, he's actually on Southern's football team. He's actually like in a uniform, like he's on the team. And like, again, 10 years ago, to be like, what are you talking about? Like he was suspended from LSU's team and he's on Southern's team now. But with transfer rules and where they're at and just all things in college football, like it was like kind of a, oh, okay. Like Trey, like, but there was obviously like what he's dealing with, and back home, we all know the situation. I mean, obviously that's a serious situation, but now he's just apparently on Southern's football team.
Yeah, showed up on Tuesday. He is eligible right away. Their head coach was interviewed to open practice. He said that he is good to go as long as he can get in shape. He's ready to go. I think this is the best move for him because, I mean, nowadays, Trey Holly has 3 years of eligibility left.
Yeah.
He could play 1 year, be awesome, go to the Big 12 or something like that next season. LSU had this thing where they were like, hey, we want to do our due diligence and make sure everything's behind you before you play.
I get,
and rightfully so, and I get it. And like, look, I don't know the situation. I'm not gonna speculate.
I don't think any of us do. Like, it was kind of up in the air.
I do know that they delayed the trial because the AC was out in the courtroom.
So that's the thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Up
Three
in
times.
North Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yes.
They've delayed it 3 different times.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like next week.
Right.
Conveniently pushed it back after this upcoming football season. And not only did they say, oh, we're delaying it because the air conditioners are broken in our courthouse, they announced that 2 weeks before the trial.
Yeah.
So you can't have somebody come out and put in a new AC in 2 weeks.
Look, maybe
that seems kind of difficult.
That's
so
odd.
There's a lot.
We've heard some bad HVAC stories. I was about to say, let's call Dixon, see if he can get somebody up there.
People were kind of dragging their feet. I think this is the best move for him. He needed a change anyways.
Yeah, just like I said, it's like literally popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
And then he was, on Southern's football team. And so obviously a situation that doesn't feel resolved. And so we'll update you whenever it does. But I knew Tay would be all over that story. All right, we'll close out hour number 2. We still got a big deal or no big deal coming back your way here on this R&B Thursday edition of OTB.
Off the bench.
Well, I mean, if you don't have power, you don't have AC either.
Everything shuts down.
Doesn't really matter how good the unit you have is. Doesn't matter if you got a brand new unit. If you don't have a whole home generator during storm season and the power goes out, guess what also goes out? AC.
Everything.
Refrigerator. Hot water. PlayStation, done.
eBay.
Netflix, eBay. Well,
card breaks.
If you try to take pictures of your cards and you got lights to take said pictures, no lights, can't do it. Won't do it.
Y'all use cell phones? Can't charge those.
No, they're dead. But if you have a whole home generator from Boudreaux's, you don't have to worry about that. What do we call that? The ultimate peace of mind, Matthew.
Yeah, be the envy of the neighborhood. We've all seen it. You drive through a dark neighborhood after like a storm, everybody's power's out, but there's always that one house on a hill with the lights on. Be that guy. Be the envy of the neighborhood. Go check him out today. Boudreaux's Electrical, Boudreaux'sElectrical.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology, from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
We're Rev Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs: reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. Rev Business, internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
And I love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
This one came out in 2001? Ain't no way.
That's actually crazy.
Ain't no way.
That's crazy because I remember being obsessed with this song.
There is no way. This is misprint. Can't be right. Can't be right. All right.
You know what else I heard today that made me feel old?
I got my vibe into this one.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
What?
I should have probably had Tay pull the picture up. It said, "Feel old yet?" Remember the guy that became a meme in the Olympics for the shooting competition?
The one-handed shooter, yeah.
Yeah, the Turkish guy.
Just do like T-Bob used to do. Don't tell Taylor anything about what you wanted. Come into a segment with a minute left.
And
in
then
the
yell
segment.
at him.
You'd be like, Taylor, I want this picture, you idiot.
Well, there was
and
one.
he usually got it pretty quick. Oh, you
yet?
haven't pulled up? God.
There was
Worthless.
one.
And Tay-Tay's like, you just told me to
He
get
wanted
it.
me to pull up the Flipper. Remember the Flipper TV show?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, pull up their intro. I played the intro. He's like, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted a different one. That's the original. I was like, bro, how was I supposed to know that?
Oh, that felt like that was a deep scar.
Yeah, he was like, remember Flipper?
Remember Flipper? You played like the Swedish version, right?
I don't know which one it was. They were all in English. I mean,
that's right. I was kind of shocked.
Wait, but what about the Turkish guy?
That's 5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
That's what the picture said. There's no way.
That was last year.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like when I joined this show, I've only been on the show 2 years ago.
Instagram is never wrong.
No, we talked about it when I joined, which was last year. That was not 5 years ago.
Wait.
No, I joined last year. That was last year's Olympics.
You're right. It was.
Yeah.
I just fact checked it.
But no, I did see that.
Did you see the same picture
I
come
saw
across?
the same one. I
was like, there's no way.
In my mind, I said, that's 2020. There was COVID.
No.
There was no Olympics.
Well, no.
That guy was awesome.
I did see the same thing where it said 5 years ago.
Why did it say 5, though?
Here's what did it for me. Look over our guy's shoulder. Paris 2024.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
You know what, guys?
It's the attention to detail.
I will never filter anything I see on the internet. I will bring it to the show, and I'll bring it hot.
Off the Bench.
I'll bring it hot.
Yep.
Got that.
Like
Drop
Little
it.
Caesars.
Drop it like it's hot.
Hot and ready.
Hot and cardboard. All right, go to KTOZBlinds.com. KTOZBlinds.com. Brandon Barton and the team going to come out. They're going to see your space. They're going to know your space better than you do in like 10 minutes. All right, so for me, I didn't really know that an outdoor motorized screen was going to help our living room, but it certainly has done that. I mean, in these hot days where your AC's just working overdrive, you throw that screen down there, it completely changes the dynamic of the entire living room, kitchen of our home, and that's just what Brandon and the team can do for you. Go to KTZBlinds.com.
Yeah, you're right. Those motorized screens outside, it can actually turn your outdoor porch, like living area, like 10, 15, 20 degrees cooler inside than it is. So it's like makes it livable outside in Louisiana. Go see what they can do. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTZBlinds.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
With bold leadership and a growing population, Louisiana is rewarding excellence, attracting high-value companies, and fueling opportunity. Louisiana is winning now, and the sky is the limit. With every region and industry growing across a beautiful state that's more than a culture, it's a community with a quality of life that's more than satisfying. It's sustainable because the Louisiana you thought you knew is better than ever now. Come home, Louisiana.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Thursday, July 24th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with a high of 89. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have Big Deal or No Big Deal at 9 a.m. Then our Munchies segment with LSU Executive Chef Michael Johnson at 9:15. If you missed hours of 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. Before we get to Big Deal or No Big Deal, I want to remind you about our friends over at All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. Always remember multiple options with everything they do there, right? Multiple midsize SUVs. You've got multiple trucks, hybrids. Got the Sienna minivan. You want to get murdered out. Again, you'll be the only one in town now. Go check them out, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com, and let's get to a little big deal or no big deal.
Big deal. Ain't no big deal.
Big deal. No big deal. Big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
All right, big deal or no big deal. Shohei Ohtani homers in his 5th straight game, tying the LA Dodgers record. The Dodgers been a franchise for a pretty long time in Brooklyn and in LA. He has now tied it because he's homered in 5 straight games. He is truly a unicorn. Shohei Ohtani, 5 straight games with a homer. Big deal or no big deal?
Big deal. Hard to do.
Everything that he does is a big deal, whether it's hitting home runs, throwing gas, or his interpreter. It's all big deal.
I still have no idea how that whole situation baffles me.
Yeah, big deal. It's hard to do just in general, but Shohei Ohtani is a generational player, so I agree with Matt as well. Everything that he does is pretty much a big deal.
I mean, I feel like every 4 days we're coming in here and we could do a big deal or no big deal on something Shohei's done.
Yeah.
Did you see that when he was, I guess he's pitching again, but like when he was off from pitching, I guess a little injury, trying to get something right, when he was trying to get back into it and throwing it like before the games, like players on his team and other teams are watching it and just like laughing at the movement that he had on the ball, like throwing. So, I mean.
Because if he wanted to, like if he wanted to say, you know what, I'm just going to be a pitcher. And maybe he does, maybe later in his career. I don't know. Doubt it because he's hitting 5 home runs in 5 games. But the crazy part is he could be like a top 5 pitcher in all of baseball if he wanted to just solely focus on that. That's the wild part about it.
Is he going to be the greatest baseball player to ever lace up the cleats?
I think that's kind of hard to.
If he stays healthy.
There's some good baseball players out there.
Yeah.
Like I get he does pitching and batting, but there's certainly an argument that could be made for it. Yeah, but I think it's hard to say. Because I think it's hard to say who the best baseball player out besides Shohei Ohtani is.
And also, like if you have that argument with him, you got to take him what he did in Japan. He's 31 years old.
Yeah.
He's done a lot here, stateside, obviously, but he is 31. So he didn't didn't start his MLB career at 22 here in America. So you have to take kind of like Ichiro as well. When I talk Ichiro, and he's one of the best, it's like you take what he did there as well, because it's a hell of a league that they play in Japan.
It is.
All right. Big deal, no big deal. In Call of Duty.
Okay.
Big deal.
In the games.
Yes.
Players
You're
have
speaking to me right
collectively
now.
spent over 25 billion hours of playtime, surpassing the entire timeline of human history.
So, are we talking
that's
about
a big
since
deal.
that is a big deal, but we're talking since
2.8
the first Call
million
of Duty came out?
Yeah.
So all of them combined.
A
like the Call of Duty
recordable
franchise.
time, with probably online.
Yeah.
That's 2.8 million years
Yeah. That's crazy.
that gamers have logged in Call of Duty.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
That is a
Estimated
huge
200 to 300,000 years that humans have existed on planet Earth.
So it clears it by a decent amount.
Yeah, it's clear about a lot.
Right.
That's crazy.
By a real decent amount.
Yeah, big deal.
So,
I mean,
what do you think?
you see like e-gaming tournaments and all that now and everything like that. That's something that's like almost grown into a sport at this point. Like that's that's a big deal.
That's a huge deal. That's
I
insane.
agree.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of
25
time, it's a lot of
billion
I've logged-
hours.
I've logged my fair share of Call of Duty hours. Like I am in that number. During
like, what do
COVID,
we-
that's all I did.
So you may, let's see, you probably added
Warzone?
what, 200 hours to the?
If that, yeah.
If that?
Like during COVID,
Yeah.
me and my cousins played Warzone all day.
Just
That's
like
all we did.
Just like put on Metallica Greatest Hits.
We were so
Rip
locked
it.
in, we wouldn't even put music
Billy
on
Joel.
because you have to be like communicating through the headset.
Drinking a bunch of Tay-Tays.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That's right. Slamming some Tay-Tays. Trying to stay up. So,
big deal.
I played a little bit. Like, for me, GTA was the game that, like, I was slamming some Tay-Tays, trying to stay up. Vice City.
Yeah.
All the hours. I was in high school. It was, had the gaming console in the room.
Which console
was in the
has
family
Jacob
room.
Hester spent the most time on?
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
That's what I had in college and like late high school, for sure. Xbox 360.
Mine is Super Nintendo.
I mean, I logged a lot of hours on that.
Yeah. Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball.
So good.
The show.
Sunset Riders.
Wave Runner.
Wave Runner was Nintendo 64.
Yeah, both. Right?
Did they?
Didn't they?
Because that was like the first like 360 one where you could do like a handstand on the handlebar.
Maybe I'm thinking of F-Zero.
Maybe so.
Remember F-Zero, the racing game, car game on Super Nintendo? And maybe they didn't make its way to Tyler, Texas.
Sounds terrible, though.
No. All right, Landra.
Tay go. I don't have one yet.
Big deal or no big deal? Jack Lausch, who wound up being Northwestern's starting quarterback for the final 10 games last season, has left the football program. Nope, kind of ruined it there. To join baseball and solely focus on baseball. He's going to play for Northwestern. So, again, he was their starter for 10 games last year. 7 touchdowns, 8 picks, but added 2 touchdowns on the ground. Preston Stone from SMU was kind of the de facto starter this year.
Yeah.
So Lausch was going to have to take a back seat. He's focusing solely on baseball. He played a little bit of baseball last year for Northwestern. Started at center field, batted .268, 6 home runs, and he's looking to pursue that fully. So losing your quarterback to the baseball team, big deal or no big deal?
It's no big deal because it's Northwestern.
Yeah.
It's no big deal because Preston Stone was going to be the quarterback anyways. It's no big deal because of Northwestern baseball as well. I don't know that my guy had a chance to really do anything in football anyways.
Right.
And I hate to say that about you.
Yeah.
But
I think it's a big deal for the coaching staff only because it's late in the game. Preston Stone goes down. At least this kid gave you quality starts last year.
Well, you said he played 2 sports and batted .268. So if he plays one sport, that's double the practice time he gets. So he should expect a .536.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna bat 500.
Yeah, .536.
If you want to bet, if you want to go your favorite betting site, you want to bet for the college baseball MVP next year?
Yeah,
Jack Lausch.
Absolutely. You heard it here first. I'm off the bench.
Big deal or no big deal? Brian Daboll names Russell Wilson the starting quarterback.
No big deal.
Did he really?
Yeah, yesterday.
Really?
Yesterday.
Wait.
Jackson Dart was struggling a little bit in camp.
Wait.
That's right.
I can't play both at the same time.
I think
Can we
big
get?
deal.
Should we get a Let's Ride drop this year?
I'll do it. I'll get us a Let's Ride. I'll get us Mr. What is it? What's his thing? Mr. Unlimited. We'll do that. I'll get this womp thing.
Gosh.
Russ?
I did. I used to have a. Oh, I have this
What?
one.
We
I have
kind of
this one.
expected that, though, right?
Duval. That's a good one.
Duval.
Yes, that is a great one.
What else do I have on here?
In a year to save your job, you're gonna let Russ cook.
Who else you gonna let cook?
Right.
Jameis.
Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
I have that one.
There we go. I like that one.
Porto. There you go.
That's a good one.
That
might be the best.
7 years old.
Made that one ourselves.
I had a bunch of Napoleon Dynamite ones on here that I took off from when Tay dressed up as Napoleon Dynamite.
Still have those pictures.
Big deal or no big deal? Tommy Castellanos, the new Florida State quarterback who's coming over from Boston College. I don't know if y'all remember, but he pretty much was talking about Bama during the offseason. A lot of people are like, hey, do you want to walk that back at ACC Media Days? He's like, no, I'm actually going to stand on exactly what I said. And so he is doubling down.
Love it. Conviction, baby.
Against Alabama. Big deal or no big deal?
I'm going to say big deal. Florida State was 2-10 last year. Tommy, I know you're coming over, but you didn't light the world up at Boston College either. Come on, man.
Dude, if you're transferring
I
to a
feel
new
like he kind of
school,
made Boston College a little.
It's fun.
They beat Florida State.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
He's fine.
you're a
2
quarterback.
2 years ago, it was a lot of fun.
You're transferring to Florida State. You want to bring some swag with you. If you're going to say something, drop your nuts and say it with conviction.
I think it's a big deal because of that. I
appreciate him not walking it back.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Double
don't
down.
apologize for being confident.
Double down.
Just don't be cringy with it.
Yeah.
Don't be douchey with it.
Yeah, I'd rather that than, well, we just hope we go out there and we hope we play good and we hope we play well. And Alabama's a great team.
Do not pull a Dennis Allen and apologize for dropping your nuts.
Oh my God!
Weak.
No. That's not. This has been a good day.
That pissed
That's
me off
Aggie behavior.
This pisses me off just thinking about it. Yeah. I had never, ever in my life seen such a display of cowardness and weakness as that press conference that he gave.
I know.
That was bad.
That was a immediate fireable offense. I know it did, but right there, maybe you should have just grabbed him off the stage.
Because the thing is, even in that situation, like any of y'all in this room could go do something that I didn't agree with. It could be stupid. It could be dumb. But there's not going to be a single soul out there
Or you throw us under the bus.
that knows that it's dumb.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to know it was dumb, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have your back.
Well,
When the head coach doesn't have your back in the public
That's
eye,
a problem.
you can't come back from that. And he didn't, but you can never come back from that.
And like, was he trying to please the head coach? Like,
Well,
you say,
but
yeah,
also-
okay, we don't agree with this. Not what we coach. We'll handle it internally.
But also, like, Jameis
So bad.
is a big, like, the Saints fans loved Jameis Winston, and, like, he kind of threw Jameis under the bus when he did that.
Oh, he
no.
He
ran
him
grabbed
over,
him
reversed.
and threw him
Yeah.
to the bus.
And then reversed the bus over him.
You don't see high school coaches doing that
but
to their
not only
local
that-
beat writers.
Not only
They're
that,
columnists.
He made himself look worse in the process because he got up there and was like, I thought we were on the same page. I called this. So I'm like, great. Not only are you throwing your players under the bus, they completely do not respect you at all. Are going to call a different play than what you called. That made him look like even bigger of a moron.
Yeah, and
Like,
then,
like you called yourself out.
and then on the field afterwards, he's like apologizing to the
Right.
head coach. Get
Terrible.
outta here, dude.
Terrible.
Also, like,
Do you think
first off,
he
who
would have apologized?
apologizes?
Like, do you think that the head coach for the Falcons would have apologized if he did that?
Nobody
Yeah,
would.
anybody that
Also, like, if I did something to Matt, say like,
Shred of
oh,
dignity.
sorry, Matt, that's not that big of a deal. Who apologizes to a guy named Arthur? The hell are
Right.
you doing?
That's a good point.
Your name's Arthur.
It's your biggest rival.
Your name is Arthur.
Wait, isn't it Arthur is the meme with the fist?
Yes,
Isn't that
the
him?
Arthur
Yeah.
fist.
That's what he was
Yeah.
saying.
Right. Like, you're scared of a guy named Arthur. Just think about that for a
fist.
second.
Was it
The Arthur fist.
the Arthur fist?
I love that
Can you
meme.
imagine, like, apologizing to, like, if Les would have apologized to Urban Meyer because we were on the 1 yard line instead of taking
That's
a knee,
so
we just
stupid.
punched it in. No, you don't do that to your rival,
So dumb.
Dennis Allen.
My God.
He's somebody else's problem, though.
Yeah.
Not ours anymore.
Where's he at?
Who cares?
Oh, yeah, pretty good defense coordinator, though.
I actually have no idea where he's at.
Pretty good DC.
He's a DC somewhere, but it's not the head coach
Just
here.
don't let him lead men.
So that's all we care about. All right. When we come back, we'll get to your Munchies
Sports.
questions. Chef Michael Johnson joins us right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website for Central Plumbing.
He's with
and
the
not
Bears.
The Bears?
There.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. They're dangerous this year.
Feeling dangerous, sure.
Can't
Not with
flush
Dennis
them
Allen.
down the toilet.
Yeah, you can. Well,
Clog
if he
it.
gets clogged and gets stuck, then you just call 225-925-8552, 24/7, 365 weekend, holiday, game day.
They close at 5, though, right? Every
No,
day?
it's 24/7.
Oh.
24/7 emergency service.
All day.
Yep. All day, every day. Centralplumbing.org is the website, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, if you're remodeling, if you're starting a new project, whatever it is, they can help you run water lines, gas lines, any of your plumbing needs. And like you said, 24/7. So if you got an issue right before you put the kids to bed, right after, whatever it is, you wake up in the middle of the night, your toilet's overflowing, whatever it is, call them 24/7, centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed
for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products is a nationally recognized Savin office equipment dealer based right here in Louisiana. Over 100 employees strong, Gulf Coast has the boots on the ground to support all vertical markets from education, engineering, legal, and finance. With the latest in office technology from desktop to production segment units, Gulf Coast and Savin have the perfect fit for you. Call 225-756-2644. That's 756-2644 for Gulf Coast Office Products.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Here we go.
Imagine our next guest, Chef Michael Johnson. He's in the kitchen, about to prepare this incredible,
most romantic
5-star meal. He's like, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me pull out my piano real quick.
Hey, Siri, play Casey and JoJo.
That's true. You could do that, but it'd be a lot cooler if Chef Michael Johnson
Tickling the
just like,
ivories.
hey, let me pull out the piano a little bit. Chef, what's going on, sir? How we doing? How we living?
I'm living well, guys. How are y'all?
Doing fantastic. What was Chef Michael Johnson listening to in the early 2000s?
Early 2000s. Gosh, I mean, I was kind of a grunge kid, you know.
Yeah.
Early 2000s, I had just moved down here. A lot of kind of I say hippie music, but like Dave Matthews Band,
Okay.
Jack Johnson, stuff like that. Yeah.
Get behind some Jack Johnson for sure. But what about like if you were in the kitchen and, you know, can't really listen to grunge maybe as like if you got the date night and you're trying to like maybe, you know, set a different vibe?
I mean, I've always been like a Boys to Men kind of,
Okay,
I
all right,
think
now
I
we're
told
talking.
you that. But yeah, like I my first concert was a Boys to Men New Kids on the Block concert.
Me too.
So-
Let's go. That was my first one, baby. Hirsch Coliseum in Shreveport. Let's go.
I was at the Hurton Center in Columbia, Missouri.
Let's go.
where-
That's awesome,
yeah.
actually. That was our first
They're
concert.
They're playing the big city, Shreveport and Columbia.
Whoa. They didn't come to Tyler.
Was it on the casino tour?
Oh, chill out. Chill out. Chef, we missed you last week. We were down. We were in Atlanta, SEC Media Day, so glad to have you back on. Real quick before we get to the Munchies questions there, what's it like right now? Is it kind of the calm before the storm? Training camp, I have to imagine, is probably like your busiest time, certainly with the football team. So are we like just preparing for the madness of training camp? Because training camp is so important because you'll lose 7 to 11 pounds like in a single practice. So kind of like what's the checklist look like right now?
I mean, honestly, we are trying to get as many people onto vacation days as we can because it is the calm before the storm. It's kind of quiet. There's a lot of planning that goes on during these days right now, right? So it's weird stuff because like we usually don't get 6 deliveries a week from our delivery company, so it's making sure that they can get us that stuff. It's also forecasting for our people. So, you know, if we buying more food suddenly, if we haven't forecasted that to our vendors, they may not have thought forward enough to think about that. And, we can't afford to run out of food. So it's a lot of conversations with vendors, a lot of, and everybody, honestly. I mean, it's the people who filter our oil, it's the people who bring us our chef jackets, the people who bring us our floor mats and stuff. I mean, it's kind of gassing up the business to be ready for 7 days a week, 35 days in a row. Because I mean, honestly, once that starts, brother, trying to get outside of the football cycle is pretty difficult. I mean, it's nothing but camp. I mean, I I'll see my kids, and I'm still a dad and everything, but to some degree, everybody in my life knows that when August lands, you're probably not going to see too much of me. And, my kids get, quick meals and have to cook their own dinner at some point. Well, they're old enough to cook anyway, but still, instead of me being able to go home and cook, it's more like, hey, there's this in the fridge, there's that in the fridge. I'll be home in a little bit. So it's, I think everybody's trying to tie up loose ends before we, get married to the game of football.
Yeah, Shep, that really brings up an interesting question that I have with, just like, on pun intended here, but like how the sausage is actually made. Like, you're running a commercial kitchen back there, and then all of a sudden the traffic and the amount that you're making just changes literally overnight. So do you have like a supply chain person, or is it kind of up to you and your kitchen staff about like on the ordering and like just like you said, pack like salt and pepper, mats, napkin, like every little thing like explodes from an inventory standpoint. So do you have somebody that is in charge of all the ordering?
Yeah, I do. And I mean, my executive sous chef, Ryan Andre, is above and beyond just being the executive sous chef. He's my procurement guy. So he's, been an executive chef here in Baton Rouge for a long time. My process is a complicated one because we use so many vendors and because I'm so particular about the products that I use. Like, I'm the procurement guy when it comes to going out, finding the right product and bringing it back and saying, this is what I want to use. Ryan is the guy who's the day-to-day guy that calls them and says, hey, I need this, hey, I need that, how much of this, how much of that. He and I are constantly having conversation about, how much to forecast, what any pinch points that we're seeing, if we got too much of this, if we didn't use enough of that, so on and so forth. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we're running a business. It's not just about feeding athletes. I mean, we have to be financially sound as well, and waste is not acceptable, right? So it's running a clean business, and in today's day and age, as expensive as food is, we have to be clean. So having a sharp guy like him, working with me, he goes in early in the morning, and that person, because he's doing the purchasing, he kind of oversees the receiving as well. Now we have a receiving team, and we actually have a young lady that goes around and looks and sees, like she takes par levels to understand what we have and reports to Ryan. What she thinks we need, because it's not enough to have one person. You always want to have another person in the pocket in case somebody gets sick or somebody's on, like Ryan travels. So in his absence, she will step in and start, evaluating what we need and placing orders. So not only do we have that person, we have a backup person for that person for oh crap moments.
Do they all say yes, chef to you?
A lot of them do. Not all of them do. Not all of them do. And I, for me, I don't require it, but it is symbolic of buy-in, if that makes sense. Once people start understanding the program and start understanding my philosophy and start understanding, I'm not just being an a-hole. There's a reason, there's a method for my madness, and it's not just being mean. It's, because I would say that I'm firm but fair, and I don't mess around in the kitchen. And some people, they want to be asked what to do, and I don't ask. I tell them, I need you to do this. And if it doesn't get done, then I elevate, right? And so we don't have time for sensitivity too much, and it really is, and it's not harsh, but it's.
All right, Chef, let's get to some of these Munchie questions. Hashtag Munchies. I'm watching my saturated fat intake for cholesterol purposes. Please recommend some meats which are low in saturated fat.
Hang on, we lost Chef. I'm going to call him back.
Speechless.
Yeah. I thought that last answer kind of ended
I thought
abruptly.
too, but sometimes Chef will do that sometimes. Like, he gives great answers, but sometimes he will, like,
it's
abruptly,
so
like, boom.
interesting. Like, it's things people don't think about. They feed that many people.
Oh.
Like, everything. That's
even like a small amount for Chef, honestly. Like,
He's back.
Chef, we got you.
Sorry about that. I fell into the black hole.
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef. Let's go. All right, first Munchies question. I'm watching my saturated fat intake for cholesterol purposes. Please recommend some meats which are low in saturated fat.
So what you're looking for is lean meats, like chicken breast. You're looking for, if you're into beef, like flank steak, fillets are, strip loins are a little bit less, but more so than ribeye. If you're looking to not go so harsh, but moderate, a strip loin is good. But what you're looking for, if you're looking at a piece of red meat, you're looking for very little white in it. It should be majority red, and there's lots of that at the store. Also, you can trim fat if there's a lot of fat on it. Pork loin, pork tenderloin, stuff like that. White meat, chicken, fish, obviously, is always good. Shrimp is good. Stuff like that.
Chef,
not bacon or pork belly.
Yeah, you love a good pork belly. You're right.
Yeah, I do.
At your house, where is the proper place to store? Maybe not store, but use. So we use butter. We keep it out. So do you keep yours out, or do you keep yours refrigerated?
I do keep some out. Yeah, I don't keep all of it out, but I do keep some out because it's not going to harm it. And if you're using butter on a regular enough basis, so like butter will go rancid, but it's going to take it, like a couple of months. And if you're not using that butter within a couple of months, like there's something wrong with your cooking process.
Yeah.
Is it because it's high in fat? Is that why it lasts such a long time?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, and the oil, like the oil will sit at room temperature, no problem. And as long as you're using it on a regular basis, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Hashtag Munchies. Can you explain corn sweat?
Corn sweat?
Yeah, corn sweat. I don't know. Daniel Basham wants to know. Can you explain corn sweat? I don't know.
I'm not familiar.
Is that
with
just
the
because
term.
it's so hot outside that everything's sweating?
That I am familiar with.
Back sweat, swamp ace. I mean, the whole deal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's see. Alondra, you like your Subway sandwiches soggy?
I like them a little soggy.
I can't.
Chef, can you?
I like to put hella mustard on it.
Okay.
Okay. So she's onto something here. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Chef. Tell us all about it.
Yeah,
how do you like your Subway?
Do you want me to tell you my
Let's go.
my process
Yeah,
for the Subway?
Absolutely.
So I get a foot long, and then I eat it normal, like half of it normal, and then I put the other half in the fridge.
Okay.
Let it get a little soggy, maybe for the next day.
Okay.
And then the next day, it's hitting different because it's got a little sog to it.
Absolutely. They're kindred spirits.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, when you said grunge, me and Chef would be BFFs.
I know. It sounds like it.
Yeah. So for me, when I go into Subway or whatever the sandwich place is, first of all, I'm like, I don't want the mayonnaise on the meat. I want it on the bread.
Yes.
Right. And I'm like, I want vinegar and oil on the lettuce, not the tomatoes and the pickles. So after you put the meat on and the cheese on, put the vinegar and oil on the lettuce. So it's kind of like a salad. And so I like the ladies that I go to at the Subway that I go to now, if I order online, they know, oh, that's him, and they're going to make it my way. That's yeah. So it's
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, Chef. Oh, that's him.
I do eat Subway quite a bit, but letting it soak, I'll take a sandwich home and sit it on the table and let it sit there for an hour before I eat it, just to let everything marinate.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. It hits different. All the flavors meld together for sure.
Alondra's so happy right now that you agreed with her.
This is a hot take.
So for Chef Michael Johnson, Executive Chef Michael Johnson,
that's right,
to agree with me.
Like soggy sandwiches.
I love a little sog in my sandwich. You know what else I do that might be a little weird?
You don't like lettuce crunch though, like when it's fresh.
It still crunches a little bit.
All right.
But you know what? That this might be a little weird too. Is I will get a side of mustard and dip it in mustard too.
Hardcore.
I love mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this just I'm eating half of my sandwich, then I'm saving the other half for tomorrow?
But I do it intentionally.
Yeah, because she enjoys the sog portion
Okay,
of the
'cause
sandwich
I'm like-
for the next day.
I thought a lot
It's
of people
kind of
did
like
that.
taking chicken wings home and putting them in the
Yeah.
in the refrigerator just so they're cold, right? Like it's a different look and feel for sure.
Yeah.
Chef, I got a question. This might be, people might take offense to this question out there, some people. What do you think when somebody comes up to you and says, I'm gluten-free?
Oh man, you know, here's the thing, and gluten free, and so I do take seriousness behind allergies and intolerances and such. I have to. I'm a chef, right? But I think at some
You are
point
not allergic to gluten.
Not that.
I think at some point, you know, like there was. It's almost akin to saying I'm vegan, right? Like how do you know if somebody's vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. You know, like that's the deal. And I can appreciate it, but it's almost like you're expecting me to be vegan or gluten free with you, and I'm not gluten free. I'm not vegan, but I can appreciate that you are. You know, and we can have a conversation about it, and I can make food however you want, gluten free or not. But if it's just coming down to me being, you know, like there are some people out there that kind of sell gluten-free, not because of an intolerance, but because it's their life decision, and are trying to convince you to do so because they feel like it's the right type of lifestyle, and that is a little bit forceful for me.
Chef, what is the best food that's supposed to be served hot, but you actually prefer it cold?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't know. I mean, chicken wings and pizza are going to be up there for sure, but I know this is so weird, but I love cold like Alfredo pasta on penne noodles. It's so weird because it's like butter. It's like cold butter, and people are rolling their eyes right now, I'm sure. But
I did roll my eyes at the pizza, but not the noodles.
Yeah, I kind of do like that. And a lot of people disagree with this, but like for me, lunch meat, in particular, like sopressata or something like that, like a cured meat, you know, realistically, you should set those out and let them sit at room temperature so the fats warm up and they kind of it's like opening a bottle of wine. Like you want the fats to warm up so that they're more palatable, but I like that stuff cold and crispy. So I don't know. Everybody's different, and I don't know that there's a wrong or a right way, but you know that I love cold food, and it's just different, right? And fried chicken is up there, probably at the top of the list of. I just absolutely love cold fried chicken.
I think I'm going spaghetti for my final answer.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, T-Bob got me on that.
Even with the fat, kind of turns orange in the sauce a little bit. When it's cold.
I don't know what kind of sauce you're using over there.
It's got a little fat.
Shout out to Munchies. That's
I
what
like
we
to,
use.
when I cook a steak at the end, sometimes I'll slice it thin and throw it in the fridge and eat it like cold steak, cold leftover steak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, my steak doesn't
Depends
get
on what
enough
kind
heat
of
to
a
be
steak
hot
it is.
anyways.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Chef Michael Johnson, he's preparing for battle. He is preparing for that time of year. Chef, we appreciate it every single week. We appreciate you hopping on with us and giving us all the great takes that you give us. We'll probably see you at some point over at training camp.
Yeah, okay. Good deal. Look forward to seeing you guys.
All right, there he is, Chef Michael Johnson. Little soggy. Oh, Little Sog.
They're calling me Lil Sog in the chat.
Hey, you don't have a middle name, so
I don't have a middle name. They're calling me Lil Sog.
That's your rap name,
Yeah.
Lil Sog.
I'm more concerned that the chat thinks this is like wild.
What part?
How is it?
Like a soft sandwich is great. Like everybody in the chat's like, Alondra, you're
the only portion of the sandwich that I think I would not want soggy is lettuce.
Yeah.
See,
I can get behind everything else.
If I know,
because I don't toast my sandwiches very often.
I don't either. If I know I'm
like the
saving it
fresh,
like
soft
intentionally, I'm not getting lettuce anyways.
I think.
I mean, sometimes I will like not even
Maybe
eat.
I'm too much of a big back and I just finished my sandwich.
Maybe I like sometimes I will get the Subway sandwich, not even the foot long. Like I will get the 6-inch or whatever, and I will let it sit, like Chef said, and let it like literally soak up all the juice and get real soggy and enjoy it.
A cold sandwich too, like that's cold as well. That's great.
Yeah, when we say cold pizza too, do we mean like out of the refrigerator or just like it's been sitting there so it's like
Out of the
room
refrigerator,
temperature?
either way.
Okay.
I can't do cold red sauce.
I'm just
never been able to do.
I
it.
want to throw this opinion out there.
T-Bob got me on cold spaghetti. It's not bad.
Lettuce brings nothing to a sandwich.
I agree.
It brings nothing to the table. Like I'll put lettuce on some sandwiches, but it's not
Like, does it taste
don't think, like,
different with
lettuce-
or
It's
without?
it's just that friend in the friend group that like we're friends with you. We love you. You're gonna be our friend for life, but you're not really adding anything to the party.
Like,
I feel like it does though.
yeah, a burger, like the good
Adds what?
crunch
What does it
and
add?
freshness,
Yeah, no,
like some good.
That's
A crunch?
what pickles are for. And guess what? They have flavor.
God, I
great
love
too.
pickles.
Yeah.
Pickles are
Awesome.
the flavored lettuce.
Pickle, flavor,
you go.
like lettuce. I mean, it's got a little flavor. Of course, you're going to taste something when you eat lettuce by itself, but it's not adding anything. If you're going to do it for the crunch, okay, great. There's an onion. There's a pickle. There's your crunch.
Alondra Noseball works for tips and likes the little song. That's gonna be my dating profile bio.
Noseball works
Noseball.
for tips and is a little sog.
Dude, someone brings a good point. Like, I kind of hate on soggy sandwiches too, but someone brings up French dip sandwiches.
That's the same thing.
It's intentionally.
Dude, I am getting like
sogging
straight.
it up.
It's just warm.
I am getting straight
It's warm.
roasted in this thing.
Right,
we
that's
got-
what I'm saying.
all
I
right.
don't get
All
it.
right, we got to take a break. We'll take a break. More from Lil Sog when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. The website, you can have a chat right there with a live agent. You can see the cases they've already handled in the courtroom, cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. If you want to see what they're doing on social media, it is at Get Gordon. That's always going to be the handle. Shreveport, Monroe, Alexandria, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Lake Chuck, New Orleans, doesn't matter. They're throughout the state of Louisiana. They're always doing something in your local community as well. So if you're trying to get in contact with them, is your area code followed by 888-8888.
What about if they're like in Leesville?
You're good.
You're good.
You're good.
So
Wampus
literally
Cats.
anywhere.
Wampus Cats.
Oh,
Kevin
yeah.
Mawai.
Oh, yeah.
Cecil Collins.
Hey, be part of the G team. We got a lot of pretty amazing people part of the G team. We know the name. We've seen the billboards. Why is that? Because they help people in Louisiana just like you all over every single day. Getting injured, being in an accident, it's okay. It's not your fault. Call them. They can help you. Let them fight for you. GetGordon.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
The Windsor Senior Living Community in Mandeville, Louisiana is a beautiful, vibrant apartment community geared towards seniors. They are nestled right in the heart of Mandeville, where seniors live a more carefree lifestyle in spacious apartments with the peace of mind that comes from having a little extra help. Call the Windsor at 985-624-8040 to schedule a lunch and tour. Come see how the Windsor can be your passport to peace of mind.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luva, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
On my way to see my friends, who lived a couple blocks away from me. As I walk through the subway, must have been about 3:15.
Chat is not being very woke right now.
Hold on, I'm trying to listen to Craig David. Turn this up a little bit.
I don't know if I've heard this one before.
God, was this a Shreveport Evangel song?
You have weird taste in music sometimes.
What do you mean?
No, not a weird taste, a weird
This is
knowledge.
Craig David.
What knowledge? I've never heard of that name. Like Buster Davis, our teammate?
That's his name?
Craig Davis.
Like, is it?
It's David.
Am I crazy?
David.
Yeah,
I
I've
didn't
never
know
heard of it.
whenever
We didn't know who this
yeah,
was
when we
the
did
first
this,
time you
we
told
did
us.
this last year.
Do the other 7-day song.
Is there another one?
There's another one.
Okay.
He made
All right,
another one?
so this is 7 days. There's another hit.
Which one is it?
What was the first one?
That was 7 days.
7 days. Fill me in.
That was a hit?
Fill me into the next one, yeah.
Okay.
A hit where?
On the charts.
This is the
Ads.
Can we play
Room
can we
13
pay
at Shreveport
for-
Evangel?
Room 13.
I don't know. Just made up a number.
All right, what about this one?
Did Chat GPT make this song?
This and a soggy sandwich.
Yeah, that's about the same thing. This
This
is
one?
like, hey, Chat GPT, make me
Whoa,
an R&B
We're trying to
song.
see if you've heard this song. Turn this thing up.
Come on right around. So I knock at the door, you were standing with a bottle of red wine ready to pour. Just in long black satin, lace to the floor. So I went in and we sat down, started kissing, caressing, told me about jacuzzi, sounded interesting.
Anybody?
So
Anybody?
we jumped right in.
Heard this?
No.
Nah, bye. Oh, hit it. Womp, womp, womp,
Oh, I didn't grab
womp.
it. Wait, I just can't play both at the same time.
We were just doing things and people in love do.
Craig David, you're fired. Nope. Suck.
All right.
I don't hate the song. I just
Okay,
had never heard of
okay.
Craig David until you'd
All
mentioned him.
right. Well, okay, like.
Just because he sped it up doesn't make it better.
Jiminy Christmas. Why don't you go play some OAR by a campfire?
Ugh.
Jesus. What are we supposed to talk about? Supposed to make fun of ourselves?
yeah, I think
right?
so.
Okay, Tay.
I think they
Matt
called
retired.
Matt a D-bag
Yeah,
on
Matt
tire
retired.
dropping.
And
So
they
like-
said, you think he's a D-bag?
We want to keep.
Let's check out
Ever
Hester.
heard of Jacob
Okay,
Hester?
so-
Yeah, all right, Tay, set us up.
Yesterday, Matt Flynn
Sadly.
officially hung up the pads and cleats for the very last time, announced his retirement.
So did
We
Jake.
all know it was an emotional
Thank you,
day.
Alondra.
Jake was so moved that he was like, well, now I got to do it too. Like you triggered a lot of things in a lot of
Retirement
people
season.
yesterday.
It's
Well,
emotional,
you
too.
had a Tiger droppings thread yesterday, and somebody said Matt Flynn officially retired. And then
Which is funny
underneath
in,
it,
in and of itself.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
underneath it says on his morning radio show, LSU Bacchus 81. Flynn seems like a douche. If you're wondering, like, he had 234 downvotes, so people came to your defense. And they were like, no, he's using Chat GPT. He's a very humble guy. Then they go on and say, oh, yeah, well, he never made it in the NFL. Then
Made it
somebody
pretty far,
wanted
made
to
it 8 years.
somebody wanted to pull up your career earnings and be like, it doesn't suck to be Matt Flynn. I would trade places with him. They posted the little tweet with you and that guy a long time ago who said, remember when Seattle gave you all that money? And Matt's response, hell yes, that was awesome.
Yeah.
They screenshotted
the
that.
guy that said Matt never made it in the NFL probably didn't make the JV team at Holy Cross. But yes, continue.
A little bit lower down, somebody
love
quoted
this.
where it says, Flynn seems like a douche. And Jax A. Jester says,
Wait, is that my son?
your son's out here.
Let's go.
His name's Jackson Hester. Jax Jester.
Jax
Whoa.
A. Jester says, you think that? He doesn't hold a candle to Hester. So,
Doesn't hold a candle.
Yeah.
Is that your son? Here we go.
now, I will
Let's go.
say, overwhelmingly positive responses towards you. Unfortunately,
No.
nobody came to Hester's defense, but
the nice things
gotta
are not the great part about.
Should I make a burner and be like, hey, Jake is actually.
Affirmation is not my love language, so we are good.
No,
We
the
are
funny
good.
part about this whole thing is
But I'm in the
the
foxhole.
first one.
You are, and I know you are.
Matt Flynn officially retired today on his radio show. So somebody tuned in, I think, what I'm reading, and they thought it was real.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, obviously, but, like, you get it.
Yeah, because
That's
like
what
the
I'm saying.
headline,
Like, it's
the headline
funny
said,
in and of itself because they fully believe that you were actually retiring.
well, you'll love this.
It's an
'Cause
era, dude.
people were wondering how often you were going to show up when you took this job. Clam Dip, great username.
Mm-hmm.
He just randomly announced he'll never play football again? Or are you saying that he already retired from his morning show?
It's
Wow.
fair. Can I retire from both in the same month?
You could.
Actually,
you
you're
did
under
lose your
contract.
recruiting job.
You got drafted before and retired after Tyrann Matthew. So
Bingo. Not a big deal. It's a pretty long career.
It's a
You know,
long
you
career.
work your whole life at something. But we will continuously do this throughout the tenure of this show.
Do what?
Is find mean things said about us.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
I don't
it's
want
gonna
to
be
see mean
great.
things said about me.
Yeah, you can do it us. Just don't do it laundry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't wanna see that.
Like, we'll have to fight them.
Who's got we did?
My favorite thing is, like, I'd rather listen to Paint Dry when we first got, like, 7 years ago when we first started this deal. It's like, I didn't even know you could hear Paint Dry.
No.
So you must be pretty bored listening to Meth Gators and tire wrestling
Bros hallucinating
videos
sounds.
and
Yep.
all that we
Yep.
had. I
Sorry.
thought it was electric.
It was absolutely electric.
I thought it was too. We got away with whatever we wanted at night.
Well,
Literally whatever. Like, we played D in a Box as a rejoin because Gordy said we could.
Richard
Well, we
in a
did
box.
Neighbors
Richard
Know
in a
My
Box.
Name by Trey Songz at like 7 in the morning.
Also, last 4th of July, Jake, you weren't here. T-Bob forced Alondra to play the entire 8 minutes of Freebird.
Like the entire
Yeah.
5-minute solo
Absolutely.
was
Why wouldn't
being
you?
played. I tried to turn it down. He said, don't get scared.
Don't be scared.
How did
All right, we got to go break.
the name Richard get shortened to Dick?
We'll look it up. Chat GPT. You're good at that. Closing it out when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. If you are buying a new vehicle, if you are leasing, or if you are just renting, per day rental prices, and everything is available. So it is July 24th. I know school is starting in a couple of weeks, but if you're like, I need one more last second vacation, but we got all the gear, we don't have room in our vehicle, go ahead and rent a Sequoia, rent a Sienna, rent a Tundra from All-Star. So just go to the website, see what is available, see that per day rental pricing that we talk about. Call Miss Lisa Sessions, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Yeah, if you are in the market, if it's just that time, it's like, man, I've been driving this car for a while. Miles are starting to add up. Let's try to get something new. Let's get some new wheels. Let's get a new ride, whatever. Whether it's new, used, whether you want to lease a car, like Jake said, rent one, you can go to their website, All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge. You can start looking, do the research on every single model, whether you need a lot of passengers, where you need to haul a lot of stuff. You can get financing right there. View their specials they're running. Start the trade-in process. Everything right there. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, Our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioneer Andrews Institute. Long live you.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. Gulf Coast Office Products delivering that interactive whiteboard this week. We actually know how to use that thing as well. It was super easy, by the way. Great for any business, and we were talking about it with Sean. It's like, yeah, this business, that business, like every business you can imagine can use that interactive whiteboard. Go see what they can do for you. GCOPnet.com. GCOPnet.com is the website. Check them out.
Yeah, Louisiana's leading source. Printers, copiers, anything you want. Big company, but they sure act small. Because you can call them and get a person, you're not going to get a recording.
No robots.
GCOPnet.com.
No robots. No robots with them.
No robots.
Let's get two real quick. What was your nickname friends had for you?
A Villy.
A Villy, okay. Mine was just Freight. Dragon.
Yeah, that's given. But Flinner.
I didn't have
Flinner.
one for.
Yeah, Flinner's
I didn't
one.
have one like friend group. I had a football one though.
What was that?
Snake, because my QB coach loved Kenny Stabler, and I was also a lefty.
Okay, there you go. Ask the bench. Are the Falcons, Panthers, or Bucks hydrated?
Falcons, Panthers. Nope.
Nope. Favorite action movie franchise?
Oh, top of my head.
Top of my head, the first thing that popped in was Lethal Weapon.
Weird.
Jason Bourne series.
The Bourne series came to my head too. I don't know.
See you
I want to
tomorrow.
think longer.
Off the bench.
What'd you say, Landra?
I said Mission Impossible
those
because
are
it was
great.
like the first thing that came to my mind.
Lethal
But
Weapon. Mel Gibson was so cool.
yeah.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. If you're looking for hassle-free trash removal service in South Louisiana, that is the only place to go. Residential, commercial, right there in the bottom portion of the website, the homepage, sign up. If you're looking for a roll-off dumpster, let's say you've got a project at your home or business. Let's say it's a big project at your business, and you're like completely gutting this place. Well, they have a dumpster for you because they have 3 different sizes to choose from. And they're always going to make sure that you have the right size on your job. Go to trashrangers.com.
Yeah, trash is what they do. So like you don't know what to do because you're cleaning out your business or your house, you're moving, something like that. Just call them, let them come out there and size you perfectly with the right size dumpster. Residential, business, industrial, whatever it is. Trashrangers.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net, powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
We're Rev Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs: reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. Rev Business, internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your